Hey, what's up, my Koops Troop? It's Koops. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Do, do, boom, boom, boom. Cool. Can you hear me? Actually, how is my voice compared to the game? I'm waiting for Enob. He'll be right back in just a second, I think. I don't know where he went, honestly. He was right here. He said, I go do something. He went, zoom. We'll be on webcam in just a second. Music's a little loud. We'll see. Yo! What up, everybody?
Yo!
What's up, my Koops Troop? It's Koops!
And Enob!
Welcome back, everyone, to a little stream late at night, as always.
Woo!
They're back.
If it's not past midnight, then it's not the time for us to stream.
Not a Koops stream.
It can't be a Koops stream.
Welcome to the annual Koops stream.
Yay! It's semi-annual.
Semi-annual. We do these a couple times a year. Twice.
Yeah, wow. Isn't that amazing?
Hey, everyone. Yo, Matt Alex, thanks for the resubscription for 28 months. That's a long time. Long time, Dry Bones. Over 2 years. Welcome back. So I just want to say, hey, everyone. I know every name in chat right now, so I really appreciate all of you coming back and saying hi.
Faces. It's good to see you all again, and even though, again, it's just a random night. Another random Friday night, late night stream.
Kirshi Draconis, Mad Alex, Dreamstar, Marcus. Good to see you all. Newer, Boomerang,
Welcome.
Mario,
Hello.
Rose Splash, Winks. Good to see y'all. Jackknife, of course. Vekun. Welcome, everyone. Sorry about the ads earlier on. Hopefully, because they ran, we'll be okay for a little bit. Hopefully
for about an hour, right? Is that how it works?
I have no idea. Hey, Speaker Box, what up?
What is going on?
Our controller being a little.
It must be.
Can you hear? Actually, I'm scrolling to the bottom here. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah. Can you hear us all right? Well, we can adjust the volume levels. We should do that now before we get into the actual
Yo, Bartimus.
gameplay.
Nathimal, how you doing? Speaker Box for 32 months. That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds pretty good.
96 tracks. Gosh. Worst Mario Circuit 3.
Enob took your rank all 96 tracks. Yo, Rainbow Nez, what up, mate?
Start with number 96. Yeah,
Voices
that one.
need to be a little louder. I don't know if we go too much louder. I can we sometimes crack the mic, then we go a little bit louder on our mic audio. But I can raise it a little bit.
We can boost it. Maybe boost it up a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Okay, let me go.
Better just lower the game audio down.
Let me boost that a little bit.
Just scream at us. Yeah, we haven't gotten excited yet. I mean, we haven't gotten to the gameplay yet, right? We haven't actually played these courses. kind of. I have played some of these DLC courses, the ones we haven't done yet on stream, with a friend of mine. I think there's some other people who might have come over and played, but we actually haven't done like any of the cups, actually. You'll notice that we haven't gotten any unlocked trophies or whatever, so we need to do the Grand Prix just for y'all on live stream. Should be fun. Baby Park is S tier? Yeah, that's got to be like top 10 maybe. Wait, no, this isn't Double Dash. I mean, it's still a pretty fun course, but I don't know. There's a lot of good courses in Deluxe, so hey. Baby Park probably does make top 10, unfortunately, because of that.
Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. I lowered the game a little bit. I can't really raise our mics, unfortunately, too much right now, for fear of us just cracking the mic the entire time. Sound like toads. And you all bleeding your ears and going, this is why he streams once a year.
we came back for this?
Yo, Dreamstar. Hey, thanks for the 25 bits. Don't watch much Twitch, but here's some bits I still have. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for throwing those at us. Feels like those 50 flower coins that Captain Toad kept getting hit by in Super Mario Wonder.
I mean, you did watch him fall across the screen. Probably he might have hit one of us, in fact, as it came down.
So we'll
the Toad stream.
We'll
God. My throat can't handle that.
We'll do a little quick update. Say hi to you all because it's been a long time. Then we're gonna get into it, and just so you all know what the plan is for tonight, because of course when you're gaming you have to have plans, right?
Yeah.
So we have obviously played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for a long time now. Well, we played Mario Kart 8 for over 10 years. It feels like, I think 9 years.
I mean, gosh, when
at least 9 years.
At least 9. I think it came out 2014.
The LP was 9 years ago. And I only know that because I just checked and YouTube had uploaded 9 years ago. So I know we at least played Mario Kart 8 9 years ago.
Oh, gosh.
But Deluxe for a long time. And we have played all the courses except for Wave 5 DLC and Wave 6 DLC. Wave 5 DLC came out, and I think Enob was traveling or something, or just wrong time.
Wave 5, I believe, came out pretty shortly after I was on my previous contract.
Yes.
And
Wave 6 came out just a couple months ago?
No, not that long ago. It came out 2 weeks ago, was it? Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. No, if that. So we're not too far behind on the last DLC, but Wave 5 we've been missing out for a while.
Yes. Hey Nathaniel, how you see you, man? Have fun. Oh, Vic, appreciate that. And Miss Kamoy, good to see you again. And Poyo Vic, I heard you two got older. Unfortunately, we did. It's happened to all of us, and the rumors are true. I have aged significantly. A year ago, I was 1 year younger. It's just crazy how that happened. But yeah, anyway, so we were going to say, what we also found out, too, funny enough, is right before we started streaming today, we looked at Mario Kart, we're like, well, wait a second, did we not do Wave 4 DLC? I was like, I swear we did. I swear we did a stream.
I feel like we did the Yoshi's Island and the Singapore Speedway. Like I remember racing on Waluigi Stadium. Yeah, it's like, but we can't find those videos on YouTube. We can't
find those videos on YouTube. Look on YouTube, nowhere to be found. Look at my uploaded, nowhere to be found. Look at my unlisted drafts, nowhere to be found. Look at my computer and completed videos, over there.
Yeah,
Enob edited those, and they have been sitting on a hard drive dying, and they never got uploaded.
They never uploaded.
He rendered those I think it was a rush of a morning getting him to the airport or something. And when I came back, I think I slept because I hadn't slept all day, and just totally forgot he ever edited and rendered those videos, and then totally forgot Mario Kart 8 was a game.
Well, Ramonez, it's actually not lost media. It's found media now.
As long as my computer doesn't die between now and when we're done, I'll upload those videos, and we will get those up.
They will go up onto the channel, as well as edited versions of Wave 5 and 6.
Hopefully.
Of the DLC.
Assuming we play through this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Assuming this isn't a joke stream. But yeah, anyways, we know it's going to be really late. Appreciate anyone that came and said hi. We know a lot of you probably have to go because it is 1 a.m. already on the East Coast.
Yep.
So we know a lot of you are busy or lives going on. So if you can only stop by for a little bit, we just appreciate you coming in, saying hello. Thanks so much. Have a great night and a good rest of your weekend. If you can stay with us for a little bit longer, awesome. We're going to do, like we said, Wave 5, Wave 6 today is the plan. That's probably all we're going to get through, honestly, because it's going to be really late by then.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to just catch up with you all for just a minute, not too long. It's been a while, so wanted to say hello. How's it going?
Hi. Hello. Good to see you again. Where have you been?
Laughs in Hawaii Standard Time. Yeah, you're just chilling.
Wow.
Honestly.
Nice. Oh, I miss Hawaii.
You're
Hawaii's
East,
such an awesome
You're
place.
East Coast, but you'll stay awake. Appreciate that. We will not keep you up all night, but for a little
Hopefully
while.
not, but expect maybe a couple hours if you're going to plan to stay with us.
Yo, Logan Shiner, good to see you again. Prime gaming hours? Yeah, it definitely is the DGen Prime gaming hours.
I mean, these are the prime gaming hours if you want to be beating up on people from different, part of the world, right?
well, they'll be beating up on us.
No.
honestly.
What was it? No, it's during I forget. Like we'd play a lot of the online shooters way back in like high school and early college, right? And the prime gaming hours for this. Yeah, this is when everyone was online.
Oh, I remember playing
Yeah.
Call of Duty, and
Yeah.
certain times you'd get all the tryhards from North America, but if you played early enough at night or late enough at night, you'd get
They
the
all go to bed.
children.
And then
They play the British children.
yeah.
And, I mean, I don't want to say they weren't very good, but they were children.
But
so
they were kids, so I mean, they
were
that
trying their best, but they weren't that good.
really helped before the getting up the old the prestige ranks. Yeah.
Really helped my mojo to
Loving
feel
up-
like
loving up
I'm
them,
good.
the Kimbo
I'm a good
rates,
gamer
like
when
12, right? Or
I think I'm playing against literal 6-year-olds.
running around and knifing in the old Call of Duty Modern
No,
Warfare.
stop! Why? Yeah, kind of a bully.
Yeah.
Yo, hey Ramonez, how are you? Hey, we're doing okay, mate. So,
mhm.
as a heads up, Enob has been busy. Well, I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been busy getting ready for my next cruise contract in just a couple of days, actually. That's kind of the reason why we're doing the live stream is,
Yeah.
to see you guys again. And also, this will be the last time I can do a live stream
For
here
a while.
for a while.
Yeah.
So it's good to get this going tonight, even if it's really late. But I'm excited to do this live stream. But I've been busy getting ready for that. As well as, I guess it's been I've also had a couple other kind of big things happening with me. I've recently got myself a new computer. So that took a while to set up. But hey, I set it up, and the first time I tried it on, it all booted up correctly. So, yeah, I did something right. It looks pretty sweet. Hopefully I can show that off at some point.
Later, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show that off later. But tonight, let's just focus on the Mario Karts. And also got myself a new phone. Doing a lot of stuff. Actually, pretty much just a lot of stuff to get ready for this upcoming cruise contract. And a little stressing out about that a bit. But right now, I got most of that stuff done. So I can finally relax and just play some new Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading chat here. I see we had a little bot action, but yeah, I was speaker box. My nephews are absolutely sauce me at video games. Yeah, if I played little kids, they'd beat me up now too. Honestly, I'm only good at video games when little Timmy's on the other end. Well, good thing I'm the little Timmy on the other end. Thank you, Marcus. Hey, Swizzly Bubbles. How you doing? Thank you. So yeah, Enob, I know he's heading out soon. So as just get like tiny bit serious on my end. I have been working in retail. I work generally really, really early in the morning, and I've been doing that for close to a year now. Still looking for something else. I don't hate retail, but it doesn't pay very well, as you all probably know. So I've been kind of, I don't want to say trapped there, but haven't been able to get out exactly. In terms of YouTube side of things, we've been kind of chugging along. So for those of you that don't know, we run KoopaKungFu and Game Corner, and technically KoopaKungFu, but not really. Game Corner we actually are running, though, and that is a lot of work. That has been uploading daily for a couple of years now, actually. Of
that Game Corner still has lots of videos to go.
just lots of different videos on stuff, which is just us playing games and no commentary. That was the concept, but what ended up happening is we played a lot of long games initially at the start, and we have so much backlog to edit through that it turned into kind of a nightmare where our idea was games we couldn't let's play. Maybe we'd just play for fun off stream. We'd record it with no commentary if we didn't feel like commentating, and then we'd get it up on this channel. But unfortunately, with the reality of what happened is the editing and rendering process takes way longer than playing the games part and editing the thumbnails and all that type of stuff. And so that channel got bogged down heavy. So because we don't want to we don't want to keep recording, we actually just really haven't played that many games. So Game Corner has been chilling, doing its own thing, but we haven't really played too much. KoopaKungFu, we hadn't really felt like we hadn't really done too much with it. But then recently with Super Mario Wonder, we were excited. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, we were excited for that game and wanted to play that. So we kind of hit it pretty close to release day just
Mhm.
to try it out. You know, we don't really care if it's release day or a month later, obviously, as you can tell. But we wanted to play that game, so we've been doing that. And we've been having a lot of fun with that game, and that's been going up on KoopaKungFu. That'll be going up for a little while longer too,
Yeah. Oh,
as
yeah.
we make our way through that.
Mhm.
You know, spoilers, but we do have to finish that game before Enob travels,
Yep.
so it will get done before he is out of here. It will slowly upload, obviously, as it goes along,
Yes.
but we have to get it done. So,
Mhm.
yeah, that's where we're at right now. I mean, everything's going fine. You know, obviously, KoopaKungFu as I'm not. There's no reason to lie, you guys. It's fine. It's obviously not doing very well or very successful. That is totally fine. We have never really cared that much about that. We've just been doing that for fun for years. At a certain point, it made enough to be a little bit more of a job, but it has totally gone back to hobby status. So my main goal in life is to get the next job and to move on. But at the same time, I still love KoopaKungFu. I love hanging out with you all. I love doing that. I haven't been able to spend as much time on that as I would have liked, but we're still doing things and still keeping it alive and around. And whether one person watches or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000, you know, it's all the same. It's just a lot of fun. So we appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. Let me read some chat now. Sorry, I was monologuing for a while. I was villain monologuing for a while.
What was your villainous end goal there?
The retail got things going on.
Christmas holiday music at retail.
Yo, Homestar. Hey, say hello. Yeah, even the bots came in to say hello. That was nice of them.
Mhm.
Retail grind like the rest of us. Yes, Swizzly Bubbles have not left it, unfortunately. Retail Blaze haven't listened to Mariah Carey. We're not 100% there. Well, the playlist is slowly turning into only Christmas music, but right now it's like 50-50 on Christmas music and pop music. It's just going to get worse every week, so I'm not looking for it. It already is too much. My Grinchy soul cannot handle the Christmas music, I'm not going to lie. Years? I don't know. GameCore started in...
Technically, you created the channel back in 2013.
Oh, yeah,
I
technically
believe.
2013 I created it.
However, we started actually uploading to it 2021, I want to say.
I want to say, yeah, I'm not actually sure.
Maybe late 2020, but I think it was early 2021 when stuff actually started getting uploaded to the channel.
Yeah, we started with some Mario Kart
it's been
Double
going
Dash.
on for a couple of years. At
Yeah.
least 2 by now, yes. That have been like with consistent uploads.
And that, obviously, that channel doesn't get many views or anything. We've just been doing that completely for fun, just to upload more stuff. Kind of like a archive of gaming, in a way.
Funny enough, a lot of the early stuff we did on that channel was just going back and playing the games that we really played on KoopaKungFu years ago.
Yeah, it was like, we just wanted to play some stuff again.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where Game Corner came around from, too.
Mhm.
Heck, even recently, we uploaded Twilight Princess, which is literally a rip from KoopaKungFu, but without the commentary and a little bit more and some editing to it. So that was...
If you can't stand that guy, you can go to Game Corner and check it out there.
Yeah, and that was just to... And then we did the same for Portal 2, just to get it out on a different medium for people to enjoy if they prefer not hearing my nasally voice the entire time. So, you know.
Yeah, it's been interesting, to kind of look back through it without the commentary versus with the commentary and kind of see like, well, this moment here is elevated quite a bit because the commentary can add so much to it, like change the context of what's going on, or it adds to the context.
It's been interesting. Like I would say, I definitely prefer commentating, but it is easier just to play the games without commentating.
Yeah,
but the commentary
less major element
adds a lot. At the same time, I can also understand if you're a random person that doesn't want to listen to KoopaKungFu, doesn't want to listen to me or Enob. It's just nice to get the game without some annoying person talking over it. I'm sure you've all been there where you look up a video on YouTube and someone's talking and you're like, dude, just shut up, get off the screen. I just want to see the video. And it's kind of nice to have a channel that, or there's plenty of channels, but it's kind of nice to do a channel like that where there's not the annoying guy on the side, aka me.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see both ways, honestly. So that's why we're trying it out a little bit. And by trying it a little bit, I mean, doing a couple years of hard work is not trying a little bit. We've been putting some good time into that.
The Skyward Sand vacuuming scene without the commentary would be interesting.
That would,
yeah, that would be. But that's not going to go up.
That's true. After retail for a while, you don't do it.
Waiting for the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC. Yeah.
Oh, we are too.
We are too.
Okay, so unfortunately, Tiger Shark, being honest with you, we will not be able to get that done before Enob
No,
leaves.
so unfortunately, that's going to be a
have to
while.
wait.
Until
We
can
are
actually
going
get
to
back
play it. We actually
We
wanted
really
to.
yeah, we did want to, but
But
there
with-
were other things going on, and yeah, like Koops was mentioning earlier about things going on in life and such. So unfortunately, we couldn't get around to that. But by the time Mario Brothers Wonder came out, there was more availability in both our schedules, and so we were able to kind of get to that. And we kind of decided then the DLC would gonna have to wait a bit longer, unfortunately, because that game is a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
the DLC I've heard is even better, kind of like what maybe the DK DLC did for Kingdom Battle.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I guess I technically could play the DLC by myself. I don't think I'll do that. I honestly think we'll wait for Enob, but that will be several months from now for sure before we get a chance to do that. Yeah, so sorry about that. I mean, that was actually high on our list, but when Wonder was coming out, we wanted to play that, and then we've been working steadily on that. But now he's leaving, and we don't have time to go back and do the DLC. I mean, if we started, we wouldn't get much done on it, and so it's not even really worth starting right now. So that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Koops isn't smart to play the DLC alone. That's almost worth a 10-minute timeout, but I'll let it slide because it's true. I can't ban the truth.
It's been too long. Can't even find where the timeout button is, Koops.
I can't ban the truth. It's fine. It stays.
All right. Anything else you wanted to mention, or should we get into some actual gameplay here? Or
We've-
do we need to move the topic over to just chatting?
No, we're done with just chatting. That was everything. I'll appreciate you hanging out.
Yep. And if you have any questions for us, go ahead and ask in the chat, of course, and we'll see if we can, catch them as we're racing on the
It's
courses.
hard while racing.
Yeah.
I struggle back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Since a video a long time ago where you asked people to just no, I would say no one really has, Poyo. Just been kind of just trying my own way. It has obviously not worked, but we'll get there, man. Appreciate that.
We're playing games.
We are gonna play games tonight at some point.
Okay, cool.
So that's kind of the end of the talk. I guess to wrap it up really quick, Enob is leaving on a cruise. He will be gone for a while. Koops is staying and he's working retail, but he's looking to get out of retail. We will still be doing.
Wish you luck, bro.
We will still be uploading KoopaKungFu and Game Corner stuff in the meantime. As for KoopaKungFu, well, Enob's gone. I can't make tons of promises because my number one priority is that new job. If things go well, get a new job, get a new apartment, maybe I have some time to focus on KoopaKungFu a little bit without the pressure.
Yeah.
But as it is right now, I really haven't even felt like I can sit down and just enjoy games. I've been feeling a lot of pressure, honestly, to get that job and move on with my life, so to speak. So that's kind of where it's been at. But you will have Mario Kart 8 DLC on the channel, as well as obviously Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And after that, it would be up to me to record more stuff or stream more stuff. So we'll see when we get there. That's the honest truth. Hope you get rich one day, Koops. Hey, me too, man. I think we all do.
Yeah.
Maeve says you don't look at chat while driving. That is good news, Mickey.
Yeah.
It's true. You should not be looking at chat while driving. That is
True.
good. Do I like a current apartment? I don't live in an apartment. I live at my parents' house right now. So, yes, I do. I like them and I like the house, but I want to be independent. I feel like a lot of us can understand that feeling. That's where I'm at.
Hey, good to see you again, Speaker Box. Have a good night.
Yeah, it is true. Swizzly Bubbles.
And for everyone else that's got to go, thanks for sticking around and listening to us ramble on a bit about what's been going on in our lives.
Yeah,
And,
thanks for listening to the news update.
yeah. Right?
The Noka News.
But if anyone else can stick around any longer, we'll actually get to do some gameplay now. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC we have yet to get to.
All right, shake it off. Let's do this. All right.
Starting off with the Wave 5, the Booster Pass.
What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops.
And Enob.
Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
There it is on the screen there.
We're going to do Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Woo! Wave 5, first up. I haven't played this one yet. It's been out for a couple months, but it's finally time to get it going.
Finally time for us to actually check it out. Woo! Let's
do
do
150cc. We are so back. Let's go.
And thanks all for joining us in the live stream here as we check out Wave 5. You guys are awesome. press A.
It was you, not me.
So
Where-
yeah, so it's been a while since we last played, and they've actually added in a few new characters.
Actually,
They've
Clearly,
added characters in the Booster Course Pass. Have been adding some characters. I believe Birdo was in Wave 4. I think it was like the newest, one of the newest ones.
Yep.
And we checked her out and said, okay, then no more of that. But I believe Wave 5 introduced Petey Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek. No. Yes, that was Wave 5, yes. And then Wave 6 added 4 more characters with, well, we'll get to those later. they're Wave 6.
literally have not used
We're
them,
going to go to
obviously.
Wave 5 here. We'll go back in time, just to remind you all what was going on.
Oh,
Wave 5.
What is Wiggler? Oh, I don't like that at all. Why is he like hunched over like that? He's using his second pair of arms to grip the steering wheel. The other ones are used for like flicking people off as he drives by them.
Well, it's
I
the
think.
punch, right? It's the double dash mechanics brought back. You just jump over, shove people off the road that way.
I'm going to insult your guys driving. Well, yeah, I mean.
Wait, excuse you? Sweet. Okay, there, Petey Piranha.
Do they
That's
add-
not the noises I remember him making back in Sunshine. So I guess it's been a long time since he's been in a game. So
Wiggler looks like he's straight thugging, like that, like bent over, just like coming over, doom, coming for your girl, baby. What? Are there any new carts?
No, I do not believe they added actually any new vehicles though. They added new characters, but I think all the vehicles are the same. Though over the waves, as the waves released, they also did some updates to the game balancing and such. I don't know all the exact details, but I guess they made the game maybe better.
Read a patch notes.
I mean, I don't think you see Waluigi on the was it the Caterpillar, the Wiggler cart anymore, bike, whatever it was, anymore online.
Yeah, you see a
that's nice.
Wiggler.
But you
You're
can
gonna
have,
see Wiggler in a city tripper.
but
You're gonna see
you
right
can see
here.
that, or you can have
Why are you
Wiggler
so
on a, or you can have
tall?
Wiggler on a Wiggler.
Oh wait, I can be Wiggler on a Wiggler.
Yes.
Wiggler on a wild Wiggler.
Yes.
That sounds like a. Actually, I'm not gonna say what it sounds like.
Sounds like a good old time for
Sounds
a
like a
Wiggler
great
there in
time for
Mario
a
Kart
Wiggler.
Deluxe. Oh, what is Petey gonna be driving though? Do I make him look awesome, or is he just gonna be sporting something ridiculous?
Is that what, a jet?
Let's get the camo. I think he's kind of getting I think he's going with the teddy buggy.
Oh, he's going to tell you.
I think he's going with the teddy buggy. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at the stats. Also, by the way, you
Oh,
have the antenna
yeah,
on
we
the
took
back
that
of your
off.
cart. Every time you have a new player is added, like player 2 or whatever is added on, they automatically put the stupid antenna on.
Here you go, buddy. You're gonna probably need
You-
this.
you-
You suck at video games.
Oh, you're playing, huh? Oh, you're gonna.
Here, you
you're-
player two.
you're
Oh,
gonna
you're
need
gonna
this.
want the antenna. You probably can't drive.
All right.
Wait, today's Friday night. It is indeed when we're playing this.
Yes, it is.
Or Saturday morning, technically.
yeah. Sure.
Teddy Buggy is meta, so good choice. Oh, Enob's
Wait.
abusing the meta.
Oh,
I
wait.
see.
Oh.
Can't win with normal means.
Oh no. Okay, on to the first cup of the Wave 5 DLC. Start off with the Feather Cup. Athens Dash from Tour, Daisy Cruiser from the GameCube, some from Double Dash, Moonview Highway from Mario Kart Wii, and a new course, Squeaky Clean Sprint.
Is that a? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's a Toad. A Yoshi egg decoration, or did they just put a hand pump straight into a Yoshi egg, and you're just pumping out the yolk of a Yoshi?
Gosh,
It's brutal up there.
it's
I'm excited.
You know-
I've seen nothing of anything.
I can't refute what you said. I mean, I'm hoping it's just like a soap dispenser or something, but
Yoshi!
Anyway, first up, Athens Dash from Mario Kart Tour.
See, I did not. I never.
Fun mobile game.
I played
Ooh.
Tour for like a month. I never got to any of these.
This is like one of
courses.
the last ones they added. The city courses, that is.
Wiggler on a Wiggler. Wait, how do you play this game?
Ooh! Let that noise caress your eardrums.
Oh my gosh, I look like a freak of nature.
And Wiggler also looks weird too.
Hey, you can have that one. You can have that one. Just this once. I hate this Wiggler cart.
Oh yeah.
Why would I drive
Funny
this?
enough, by the time we're getting to Wave 5 and 6 DLC, Tour has like already been announced to have no more new content coming to it. So essentially, it's like done now.
Dead game.
Yeah, but by the time we're getting to this, even though by the time Wave 5 came out, it was still releasing new stuff. So, well, we're finally getting around to it. All right.
I'm gonna go up here. This looks fun.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that because I can't see anywhere where I'm going when I land.
All right, because it's a tour course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They actually added all the different routes to it, the city courses, which is pretty cool. Oh. I don't think you could do that in tour.
Oh wow. Oops, I messed that timing up big time. Wait, where do I go? Up here? Oh, this is cool. I like this. Going through their little stadium.
The old Coliseums and everything. Yep. Have another one.
You stop.
Oh, the blue shell.
Yeah, you know, that was pretty uncool. 3 in a row.
Feels like Mario Kart Wii.
Okay, I should do that forward. That was maybe a bad idea. Yeah, that was really uncool of everyone back
Final
there.
lap. Oop.
Not me, that's Boo. Wish it was me.
Okay. This looks pretty nice. Maybe a bit too much on like the browns, but I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a whole bunch of old runes, so work with what you got, I suppose. Though I have been to Athens myself, somewhat recently too. Actually, on my past cruise contract I worked, I was over in the Mediterranean and was able to visit Athens and like all the old the Acropolis and stuff like that.
I've been to Athens, but not so recently.
Woo! Oh, darn it.
Wow!
If I could take that center
Wow!
route to get there.
The wild Wiggler with the wild finish in first.
We gotta do a little taunt, right?
I don't know how to do that.
ZL.
Train's coming to run you over. Oh, I get mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pissed. I like that. Koops looking at me getting hit by all those red shells and a blue shell. Don't forget that.
Yes, yeah, the verticality, they do capture that too. There's a lot of that in Athens.
That boy
A lot
Wiggler
of
don't
them,
look
yeah.
right.
A lot of steep hills in Athens.
Oh, there's now Goombas in the pond. I'm excited to see this because I obviously remember this pretty fondly from.
Oh, yeah, they've added
Double
like
dash.
people actually sitting down at the tables. Though, again, everyone's ginormous. That or we're shrunk down. I feel like, in Mario Kart lore, I think like the drivers are the one that are shrunk down. Like maybe like almost like miniature size kind of thing, or like
right?
RC maybe.
Oh, it doesn't matter which way you go now.
Nope. You can go either. Well,
Oh, wait.
you also go through the pool.
Yeah.
That was a thing you could do in Mario Kart 7.
But you need to have a boost, right? Or is it same speed?
No. Well, Double Dash, if you drove into the pool, you
died, yeah.
drown, yes. But in 7, you just drive through it.
They still have the drop down? Oh,
yeah,
but now
but they
it's
filled
water.
it with water.
This is not good for a ship to have this, by the way.
Let's see. Yeah, I've been on a lot of ships, and normally having that amount of water in the lower area.
Ship's going
That
down.
would not be good.
You should probably get off this thing, honestly.
It's a sinking cruise ship.
I am so used to going this way, I can't help but...
It's for
continue
balance.
to go
Well,
this way.
maybe, but they can also just not fill up with water. And
Oh, no,
just let the buoyancy do its thing.
the water feels like that is a fine speed, too, honestly, cutting through there. This is my first time playing any of these courses, by the way, so this is
Go up top.
all totally new.
I don't remember playing this course. I don't think in the Deluxe. But I have tried out, I think, the city courses from most of the wave, like, of this wave. Wave 6, I don't think I've played any of yet. Oh, is that a blue shell I see on the mini-map?
I should have gone the other way.
Oh! How fortuitous of the lightning. Oh, actually, okay.
What? You don't get hit? That was way after.
Yeah, they've updated a lot of the
Is that the invincibility
after
frame?
effect. Yeah, invincibility frames and such from being hit to be more in line with Tor. Tor actually has quite a bit of invincibility after being hit by items.
No,
and
that's
such.
just lag.
It can also be lag.
That's just server lag.
No. Why are you all cheering? There's all this water on the ship. Get off.
Are they
get out of
cheering or are they all screaming in panic as the ship's going
here.
down?
Tough to say.
But you need to stop. There's this hidden bonus if you stop. You missed the hidden bonus.
Well, driving around on this cruise ship, this seems familiar to me. like deja vu or something, you know. I feel like I've been seen this sort of scenery recently. Huh. I might be seeing this recently, fairly soon as well.
I like that. I wish they had actually expanded on the cruiser part and made you go up and down a couple of levels, maybe on the top deck, down to the bottom deck. Maybe you go through a casino hall, a bar on a ship.
Yeah, this sort of cruiser we're on right now is like a very old-fashioned cruiser.
It's
definitely not like the mega ships you see nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a large ship. I mean, we're racing around it. Well,
it's still a big
strong,
ship. But now the ships
Yeah.
have so many things on it, I feel like they could add a couple of new rooms or ideas in that, and that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Here we have from Moon View Highway, and a bit of bloom there, I see.
Wow. And there's new stuff there.
Yep. And some more neon lights to the city. Looks nice.
I did that too early.
I think it was just a little off there.
Taxis, look out. It's a wild wiggler.
Drive up the sides.
There's a bomb driving that. That idiot actually did it.
You told him to drive into it, so he obliged.
I think he's a dry bone, so he just didn't care. He's like, my life's already over. What's one more way to go out?
Here we go.
Incoming snipe.
That's what the
Oh,
music
that would have
is.
hit you.
Ooh, there. Oh, saxophone on this. Yeah. Okay. Pretty nice.
I really should have dropped this one.
So you think anyone else on the road gets upset or, gets worried seeing a car drag around a surfboard like that?
I mean, there's a literal bomb driving around multiple times. Who keeps running into the bomb?
I
Mario!
suppose there are other things more, worrisome than once.
I know if I was driving on the highway going 70 miles an hour and looked to my left and a bomb car just drove by me, I'd be getting off the highway for the day. I'm not making the local news.
Oh, but they got rid of the Miis. The Miis are no longer the people running the toll booths.
Oh, that was sick!
What happened?
I ghosted through a bomb cart.
Ooh, nice.
But I'm in last place, so that's not so sick. Because idiots next to me keep driving into bombs. They just have no self-preservation techniques going on. I mean, to be fair, we are driving the wrong way on the highway a lot of times here.
I like this sort of really intense, the fast jazz groove they've got going on when you go into the city. The bass is just working hard, earning his pay there.
Mario, get out of here, buddy.
Explosive finale! Woo!
No.
Ooh! Passed up at the very end as well. Ooh.
Not much I could do. They had a mushroom.
The boost panels in the city section are randomized every race. Oh, that's different. And they're always the one set pattern. Okay.
They hardened the traffic. Yeah, the traffic was. I feel like it was more intense. This was not that
There was
bad.
more of it, I believe, and maybe they took up more of the road as well, from what I remember. But it's still, it's still there. It's still an actual obstacle to avoid.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's bad. Nerfed, sure, but I think it's still a pretty good course.
Oh, thanks everyone for the kind words. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, faster, more cars, and switch lanes randomly.
Oh, yeah. Switching lanes, that was...
Wait, new road, new course?
Yeah, the new course, Squeaky Clean Sprint.
Oh, this feels like a Toy Story type vibe. I love these kind of smaller, or Hot Wheels stunt track racer.
Now, they put this one in Tour a while back, so I have raced this one in Tour. But I haven't played it... I believe I played it in Deluxe.
So are we driving into a toilet bowl at the end of this?
Yes, it does happen.
Oh, wow, I actually just made a random guess.
No, not into a toilet bowl. Well, over a toilet bowl. Well, yeah, it's close.
Oh, and down the drain?
But we're going down it.
This is really cool.
Ew,
Ew, they gotta clean these pipes.
Yeah, someone's been flushing down all sorts of weird junk, including someone's ring over here.
Oh, this is really cute. I like this a lot. A lot of soap scum, though, down here.
And the music here kind of sounds like one of those old-fashioned kind of commercial / like mall kind of vibes.
Yes.
Like a little bit.
No, yeah, I'm getting so many Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver vibes actually out of this. Because this is the type of course you drive with a little bit of actual Hot Wheels tracks on it. But then you'd also go off course and drive just like this. Well, there's Goombas in the bath. That's probably why. Oh, these are bath bombs. That's so funny.
Oh, one shrunk down, unfortunately. Can't make the sponges.
Why is there
the sponge rope?
Why are there 2 toothbrushes down here?
Yeah, bath bombs. You can run into them. They don't actually make you spin out or anything, but they do slow you down. Diamonds being flushed down is also pretty funny.
There's a goldfish down there, too. Oh, that was a banana on the corner.
Okay, I'm not driving this well at the moment. Ooh. Not good, not good.
Can I go in this water and just shoot me up or knock me up? Oh, it does shoot me upward.
Yes.
Oh, up here.
And there's an alternate course. Actually, there's a couple different alternate paths you can take in this course.
Wow, this is cool. I don't know if I like being...
Give me something
wait,
good.
Wait. High up? Can I go?
Yeah, you actually go off to the right there.
Yeah,
you
I
get
saw
enough
that.
speed. There's actually a path up there. Past the sink faucet. You can bounce on top of the faucet itself.
I saw that too.
Yeah, there's a lot to this. Again, by the time I get to that jump, I can't do much with much more than that because it's shrunk down by the lightning. Okay, see if I can catch up.
No, don't. It's okay.
I'm not really getting good items, so far you're safe for the moment.
I'm trying to get first in this job. I need you to stay way far away. I had a bad lap last time. Let me wash this off. There we go.
Okay, go Red Shell, go! Yes.
Oh, I see it! I made my guy drive off to the side there. Cool.
Oh, and yeah, nice.
Oh, but you got third. I need you to get fourth or worse. So I think I'm over. Yeah.
You're done.
Bummer.
Hit the showers. You're done. Oh wait, I see you're already here.
Koops is finally taking a bath.
Yeah. Oh.
Gamer phase ruined. Ooh.
Although, do you think Petey? I think Petey would really mind this. When you think, because like he's made of that goop stuff, right? And
I
like,
thought
or do you think he have like some sort of nervous breakdown seeing all this water?
I thought he was just a caterpillar.
No, Petey Piranha. Do you think don't you think he'd be kind of like worried about being in all this water? I mean, he's taken out in sunshine with.
That's true. By cleaned up,
being engorging on water and being cleaned up. Yeah.
They don't know the lore of him.
Oh well. It's nice to have him back, anyways, in a Mario Kart.
Big house level
True.
style with this, and Ribbon Road's really great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I really like. That's what I think you're talking about, Dreamstar. Well, I'm describing too. That big house where you're little things racing in a big house. I like that
Yeah.
vibe. I'm glad not every course is like that, but I really enjoyed that one. That was probably my favorite out of all those
Of this cup?
of this cup.
I'd agree. I think that one is like the best design. There's a lot you can a lot of different ways to go throughout it. Changes a little bit throughout the course.
Let's see here.
fun.
I enjoyed Athens Dash.
Okay. Difference in water.
I honestly feel like Daisy Cruiser they updated fine, but it just feels like an old course at this point.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel exciting like all the other Mario Kart 8 Deluxe courses can be. It just feels a little bit bland.
Beat you out by 1 point. To get
Yeah,
first
that's what I'm saying.
place.
You needed
Woo,
fourth
woo.
or worse.
Yep.
On the last one.
Mhm.
Bummer.
Yeah, Athens is also it's a really good course. I think unfortunately because it's made for Tour first and then ported to Deluxe. There's like some things with like the texturing and some of the scenery that doesn't look quite so good. I think Squeaky Clean Sprint, since I think that was designed first to be a booster course, and then was ported to Tour as well earlier on. There was like more going on to that, so I think Squeaky Clean Sprint becomes my #1 pick for this cup because like the looks as well as the course design. It's a lot of fun, but Athens is going to be after that, then Moonville and Daisy Cruiser. But none of these courses are bad.
Let's see here. Always blame Tour course layouts. Yeah, I know some people don't really like
Yeah.
them. They feel pretty tight and windy, I think, is a lot of times.
Well, they are because in Tour your auto drive kind of prevents you from crashing into the corners
Yeah.
and such. So they can get away with leaving all these right angle turns and whatnot because the game's just going to correct you that way. But in Deluxe, yeah, that's not a thing unless you put on the antenna. But the antenna, no one does that.
Cool. Let's take a look at one more time. Just that cup again. I wanted to just look real quick over the courses.
Sure.
And give final thoughts on those as we're going. You didn't have to do all this. You could have just done the
Grand Prix. Yeah. Oh well.
So Feather Cup. Sorry. Looking at it again, I would say my personal favorite was Squeaky Clean Sprint, followed by. If I had to play another course again, I would probably play Moonview Highway, followed by.
Okay.
Followed by either Athens Dash and Daisy Cruiser. Yeah, probably that way. I don't know. Daisy Cruiser has a little wider areas, a little bit better race, but I think Athens Dash had a little bit more interest. I like the verticality, like people said. I think I'd go that way.
Yeah.
Squeaky Clean, Moonview, Athens, Daisy for me personally.
I think my order might be the same. I was thinking, it might be Squeaky Clean as the top, then Athens Dash.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of points where it's like a little, the course layout is as well as like kind of like weird. I don't know, kind of blocks you off in some places a little weirdly. I mean, it's a nice course though. It's fun to ride around on, but also Moonview Highway is just that's a lot of fun. Like that one's designed really well too. I think for me it's Squeaky Clean Sprint, Moonview Highway, or Athens Dash interchangeably than Daisy Cruiser. But that is to say, Daisy Cruiser is not a bad course. Is maybe a lot outdated at this point. Adding some more to it, like maybe you go off of the cruiser at some point, like maybe it's now docked at a port, and you go off the ship and drive around like a little port town, and then come back onto the ship to do the rest of how it originally is. That'd be fun too.
They would do that if they made that course from scratch today.
Yeah,
but they just
and you'd add a couple more layers to it.
Also, I like to imagine that image is not a big Goomba on the right side. It's
decks.
just a giant Goomba next to the ship. That he's like running them over with more actual Goombas in the background coming to take them over.
Off the port bow, it's the giant Goomba.
And I see some people talking about how they'd like Moonview if it's a little bit more erratic. It used to be more erratic in the past. I would agree with some of that too.
Yes. That is what also kind of holds it back a bit. But it's also why it can be interchangeable with Athens Dash, in my opinion, because it's still a fun course to race on.
I would say, though, the reason I'm liking some of these courses is some of the old traditional courses have more of a wider raceway, followed by some smaller, tighter turns here and there, where it feels like a lot of the tour courses don't have that, per se. It's a little bit tighter all over the place. And I sometimes like that idea, especially Moonview Highway. You have giant stretches of large highway.
Yeah. That
it's just a free-for-all. But, I would say the positive to this cup, though, is that every course was good.
Every course is good.
Yeah.
We have some really good ones and other courses that are good. Like good to really good, I'd say.
I would say, though, maybe none of these are the best course in all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but none of them are by far the worst. I don't think anyone would disagree with that any of these are the worst.
And to be fair to Tour, like when they're designing courses around the cities, they do have to like design a course around the city.
And keep some of the highlights.
So they have to like, design like the obstacles and whatnot around that.
And someone said that the good thing they like, though, is even if these are tour courses aren't their favorite, these are now here for preservation.
True. Yeah, because
unfortunately, mobile games just go away and no one cares. And it's like, if there's good stuff there, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So at least it's now in a console game that will be saved.
And what I really do like about the tour courses, the city courses from Tour, is that every lap they change it up to the different routes that they made for Tour. I kind of wish they'd bring those back for the other courses that they also put in Tour, like the various reverse tracks as well as trick tracks. But seeing them in Tour, the Tour courses here in the Booster Course Pass is nice.
Someone was in chat was saying that the reason there's water in the bottom of that Daisy Cruiser is because they're getting attacked by that giant Goomba, and he's sinking their ship right now. like you can see right where his dinghy hit the side of the ship, and there's a hole, and water's just pouring in. And him and his mateys are like coming over. We're here to destroy your ship. Awesome. Well, okay, let's go back out to the other thing, and that wraps up Feather Cup.
Yep, the first part of Wave 5.
Now on to the second half of Wave 5.
The other cup. which we'll find out the name of shortly.
Well, I will be.
There's also one more new character. You want to play as Kamek?
Either you or me.
Yeah. I don't think we both can be Kamek. Wait, we could both be Kamek?
Maybe they changed that.
I don't remember that.
I feel like you used to not be able to do that.
Okay, we're both being Kamek. Okay, cool.
This one was supposed to be Birdo again, but
I suppose. But I mean, it's Kamek. Or is it just as Magic Koopa? No, okay. You're Kamek and I'm a Magic Koopa. That's how it is. Okay.
That's a new addition. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember you being able to both be the same character. There's too many kids fighting over wanting to be obviously Luigi,
right?
And they had to change it. Everyone's like, I want to be Luigi.
No, they're all arguing about Baby Rosalina.
Oh yeah,
I had to be, no. Only one can be Baby Rosalina. Nope, not anymore. Nintendo was just fed up with all the complaints that we're getting. Fine, everyone can be Pink Little Peach.
We know you've all demanded it, and we will now answer. Honestly, I'm just gonna bling this car out. I don't care.
Isn't there? There's not a broomstick one. Okay, that was from Tour, right? I suppose this is a bit ironic. I'll take the Yoshi bike.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
Man, I'm so glad we can play as Wendy. Good. I'm glad you're glad. I don't want to be Red Luigi. I want to be Luigi.
Okay. All right, and now the other cup of Wave 5, the Cherry Cup, with Los Angeles laps from Mario Kart Tour, Sunset Wilds from the Game Boy, which is Mario Kart Super Circuit, KoopaKungFu from Mario Kart Wii, and another course from Mario Kart Tour, Vancouver Velocity. Vancouver Velocity is like a favorite of people that play Tour.
Okay.
It does look really nice. And the music's great too for
wow,
that. So I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing what they've done to this version of it.
I remember
Los Angeles Laps is also pretty nice too.
I remember that layout for KoopaKungFu, but I do not remember that name in the slightest.
Yep, that's that's what it was called.
I just like that,
but they didn't. Yeah, for some reason they didn't use the giant Koopa sign as like the image there.
Yeah,
that's like one of the big landmarks of KoopaKungFu. I thought was the giant old Koopa. Anyways.
Maybe the name's just so generic, it's not doing anything for me.
Los Angeles Labs featuring Wells. Yeah.
Oh, they're cherry picking the goods part of LA, aren't they?
Yep. They went to LA and saw the best it had to offer, put into Tour. Well, now into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oop, too much. I do like the horn sound for Kamek. That's pretty nice.
Oh, see, I like this beach part here. I like riding on the wider beach here. This is fun.
Yep.
That could be a little bit more interesting there. Oh, this should be skate park stuff. Cool, it is. Good.
It is. Yep. A little bit of driving through a little bit of a skate park here.
Yeah. Good. Driving on the beach is cool. I like that. Driving to crabs is not cool. I don't like that. Someone mentioned that.
Oh, where's the vocals? Ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. Yeah. In Tour, there's actually like vocals to that. I mean, they're just going ba, but that's something that this is kind of missing. The sax is nice though.
I'll say someone mentioned that Tour has a problem of. Oh, I like the stadium. This is cool.
Yep.
That is cool.
Flying over the little baseball stadium there.
Tour has a tendency to use a lot of arrows, unfortunately, in their designs, just to indicate where to drive.
Yeah, because with the Tour courses, they do all this changing routes and everything, so they have to put a bunch of arrows, as well as, like, again, because in Tour they can get away with not having the arrows because they would just direct you the way to go without you really have to do anything. But here, you have more control over where you drive, so...
Yeah. Dude, I just got...
Like, oh, I want to go this way. Nope, that's not a route. You have to go through the oil fields.
How is 5th place getting 1 banana? Is that a thing? Is that a balance change? What is that?
I think one of the things they did recently was change it so that you can't really sandbag as much and try to get for good items.
I'm not trying to sandbag. I got smashed by 4 people driving by me. Oh, the oil underneath it. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, this section kind of sucks.
Yeah. even into our like
It's
the
just
worst
it's
part
kind of a
this-
long straight
this
section
course.
with not
Yeah.
even a item block in there.
Yeah, no, I think it was Los Angeles Laps 2. It's no one's favorite. It's probably one of the worst tour courses, actually. Just because all you do is you drive around through the oil fields and then you come back around again, and yeah, that's it.
Surprisingly
But yeah.
got second. Wow.
Oh, and I like the horn sound effect because it's the classic sound you'd make in Yoshi's Island.
Those phone towers are connected to nothing? Yeah, you're not getting any signal out there.
Nope. Welcome to LA.
You were iffy on the original, but
Terrible
hearing the
traffic and oil.
hearing the
apparently.
sanitized version made you appreciate how weird the original used to be.
With the song he's referring
Yeah,
to.
yeah, I got you.
It made it unique because I don't really think any other songs had like the kind of the weird Bob vocals going on throughout it as well. So not hearing it there is a bit disappointing. But yeah, so Los Angeles Laps has some good stuff, but also has that other part, Los Angeles Laps 2, with the oil field stuff. So yeah, mixed.
Now on to Sunset Wild.
I loved this course on the GBA. One of my favorite courses, and part of that, or a lot of that reason being the music. It's just a lot of fun.
See what they
Little
do
Western
here.
vibe here. You hear it.
Okay, I love the color in the oil shimmer.
Well done, trumpet player. Well done.
Now, I gotta ask, do you think they kept all the
fiddle.
old blocks on the side because that's how it used to be? Do you think these were necessary?
Oh, and they had the Shy Guys singing. We passed the Shy Guys. Nice. Good thing for Mario Kart 8. Love when they do that.
What do you
Oh, sorry,
think?
the blocks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were there in the original, but that's also like a super. What am I going to say? The original Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, had those blocks too because that's all they could do to prevent people from just driving, halfway across the course.
but
and
what I
then
meant to
cutting
say
across
is
it.
like,
But, like, do you think
what if
instead
it
of-
was
instead of
a
blocks? It was like some sort
cow
of
fence or
cow-
barbed
oh,
wire?
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. It should be changed. I think going over to to a version like this, and you have an opportunity to like really update the visuals and whatnot. Really sell the theme of old Wild West sort of prospectoring, sunset vibe going on here. Yeah, change the walls that you have to have there because the course needs it. But change it to an aesthetic that fits it.
That's what I'm saying. Like an aesthetic that fits. That's probably what I'm trying to argue. Because
Yeah,
they
I
changed
agree.
every single thing else. You could argue it's like a classic course, but obviously none of this was in any of the original.
Yeah.
So if you're going to change literally everything else, it's like, to me, just change the fence as well. And that fits the vibe.
I'm upset. I'm very upset.
Why?
Not good. Not good. Booster course. Not good. This course is called Sunset, right? Or like it has sunset in the name, right? You see the sun setting, but it never sets. So it never turns from this kind of this nice color to the dusk to night, like it does in the original. Why not? Why doesn't it change the night in the last lap? It does that in Tour. They have this course in Tour, and it does it there, but it doesn't do it here. Why?
I mean,
What's the reasoning?
I've never played Tour,
Huh?
so I don't know. But I don't know. That actually doesn't make sense because I agree with you too. It should almost start higher up lap 1 than lap 2, be that perfect evening sunset, and lap 3 be almost dark.
Sunset Wilds, more like Sunset Miles.
That is
Ugh.
strange.
Okay. First two courses in this, not really wowing me, not impressing me so much, I gotta say. Like, they're fine, but there's things that, like, they could be better about them. Hopefully, Koopa Cape from Mario Kart Wii picks it back up with the quality I'm expecting from the booster course. The perpetual sunset. Oh.
I'm home at Koopa Cave. Finally.
Yep. We're home.
I do like that those respawn faster. I can tell it that they're respawning faster.
Yeah, that is actually just a nice change overall of it. Again, kind of brought over from Tour, but that's one of the nice changes. Brought from Tour.
You know, I drove straight at that Goomba, and I was like, either you or me are going to get out of the way, and he did not get out of the way.
Oh no! Right. You can actually run into walls and stuff.
Walls are killer in this game.
Well, that's a weird transition. Not quite how I remember it, but it's not bad either. Huh? Okay. Like you're just kind of flying off the course and landing into the pipe. Before it kind of like
you tip into it.
It would tip into it, like it would direct you into the pipe. It's like you're dive into the pipe. While here it's like you jump off the course and like, oh, by the way, pipe below you. Fine either way.
Was the audio not as muffled as it used to be? I may have to hear it again. I remember very distinctly that being very muffled. I am not driving this very well, but this course
I think it was just it became very subtle. There's like a couple different parts to this course into the course soundtrack. So you have one before like at the starting line up until you get to these rapids here. And then as you're going down, the music changes to sound a bit more cartoony in this version. But I'm kind of glad they kind of keep that back. I mean, the original had like this weird kind of synth stuff going on with it. It's nice to hear. A bit of that coming back.
Oh, I don't.
And then when you go underwater, yeah, it becomes a bit more atmospheric, I'd say.
I agree with you. I actually do not like that change. I like that we dipped down into the pipe more in the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's minor, who cares?
Yeah.
But like,
it feels a little off.
you go
But
flying,
it's not bad.
and
It's just like, huh.
well, it feels like I go flying, then the game like auto pulls me back into the pipe. But like, my car looks like it wants to go flying way over it.
It would have been awesome if instead they like push the pipe out like a ways,
and
so you jump off it into the pipe. Yeah, as if you're like flying into a pipe instead of just like jumping off and then, oh yeah, by the way, you're supposed to go into this pipe.
Yeah, it feels like the game's forcing you into the pipe.
Yeah,
which it is. But like, in the previous game, you just drove into the pipe essentially, you dropped into it.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Listen to this wacky music being shrunk down. Just made it even crazier. Nice.
Oh yeah, I really don't. Dude, I am not driving this tunnel well at all.
And like a bit of surfer guitar there. I mean, that's nice actually. Hearing that too. That's pretty neat. Okay.
Where did my things went off? Okay.
Also, there were no fish. I think in the original, like fish would swim into the pipes. Yeah, were they there? I don't remember running into them. Even in Tour, when you're going through the pipes, you had like the fish kind of jump in, like swim into it and be an obstacle. I don't remember if they were there. I'll give it a second to double check here.
It's cool you have more movement going in the pipe. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The most 90-degree turn in the game is still pretty vertical. That Sunshine Parts billboard still using the GameCube render.
Yeah, the fish aren't in the pipe anymore. Huh. Even in Tour, they'd actually have like Cheeps swim from above and then like into the pipe. Well, pipe, but it's actually like a half pipe. Because it's like...
In Wii, there was a water stream in the middle and electric bars and obstacle.
Yeah, I remember the electric turning turnstiles or whatever. They were the electric pinwheel or whatever. Like, you had to avoid it. Otherwise, if you hit it, you got shrunk for a little bit.
Yeah, they removed some
obstacles.
boosters.
Yeah, they removed a few obstacles out of this one, too. So, another course that they kind of nerfed, and not really for good reasons, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, those electric spinning pinwheels or whatever, they were actually kind of more annoying than fun, but they were unique to this course. So, it's kind of weird they took that away.
I think Triska said Koopa Cape is almost high tier, but they made some mid choices.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would agree that there's some mid choices in there.
And I would say so far of the Cup, that's my favorite course.
Well, that's unfortunately not that good because the first two I don't think were that good in this Cup.
Yeah, and this course here I've already mentioned some problems I had. But maybe it'll end off on a high note with Vancouver Velocity.
Well, it's a bit of a bummer that if, let's say this is a good one, a lot of Cups suffer where they have one great, one mid, or two mid, and one bad. And that happens a lot.
This happened in a few other Cups too, yeah.
And it's like, can't we just have bangers in all of them? You know?
Like, aren't you guys like picking these ones out to bring to the booster course?
I know everyone's got different opinions though. Well, this is my first time playing this course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to Vancouver Velocity. In like a wintertime, nighttime vibes going on.
Suspension bridge. Can I go up the ramp on the side? Looks like I can at this point. Yeah, I
Kind of
almost
still got that that disco groove sort of thing with the strings and whatnot.
almost need the antennas back on my cart.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, yeah, not bad. Good job with the sound, the music here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we go through like the
I vibe with
naturey
this.
woods thing for a
Yep.
bit there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess actually this is one of the cities that I actually have not been to, so I can't really, say exactly how it compares to the real location. But it does look nice. Here's something good. There it is. Get out of here. So we went through like a nature wooded sort of area, and now we're going through a park. I believe this is kind of like a big, somewhat famous park in Vancouver.
You know, and shockingly, the reason why this course is probably gonna be good is because it has a little bit more room to breathe in the course.
Oh, wait. Can you actually just drive on this? Oh, interesting. They've opened that up. In Tori, you actually never drive down that way. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's unique to this. Huh.
Dude,
I mean, not it's not great or anything, but I didn't know that.
Okay, that turn is stupid. I don't like that turn at all.
Yeah, they don't do that in Tor either. None of the, I don't believe any of the variations take you off to the left, or yeah, to the left there. You normally go straight through, but I guess they do that for the different variations. Whoa. Interesting going with the booming echo inside the tunnel. You know, I get it, but it's a bit disorienting as well. That makes sense.
We're going back in here?
Yep, back to the stadium. It's the one of the major features of this course. And there we go, yeah, out that way. So maybe I just never really noticed it myself in playing through Tour, but I guess, yeah, there was going through different entrances, exits of the actual hockey stadium. I see that. Darn. Can't get all firsts. Oh well.
My problem with Vancouver is the lap order. Lap 1 is by far the most interesting and scenic. Other two are basically normal city fare.
Yeah, and...
Well,
yeah.
it's Mario Kart City Tour, so you're going through cities. So I understand that, but I get what you're saying without here being some more interesting. I would say that is my favorite of this cup. This cup is not very good in my opinion.
Yeah,
And
no,
but
this
the reason
would be the favorite, but even then, like,
the reason I think this is my favorite is because it's a tour course that has a little bit more space to breathe, aka when you're driving, there's not as much twisty tight turns.
yeah, it's
So you get a drive. Some of it's still a little bit narrow, but it's a lot. There's like a snaking bridge. The city itself is not congested city traffic.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a little bit more open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
yeah, not racing through tight city streets. You actually have a lot of open area to
Yeah.
race around in, and it also looks pretty nice too. You know, nighttime sort of
But
city.
I would agree with people though. Like I know it's city tour and they do mostly all cities, but think of how cool it would be if it was like going through a national park or something. And you're driving through the redwoods.
I mean, they kind of do
or-
that. I believe that park that we go through in lap 2.
No, but
has
a whole.
but make it more like
no, a whole course.
a whole course just around
Whole
like a
course
national park
in the woods.
or in the woods. Okay.
Like imagine driving through Grand Tetons or the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone, or instead of a city vibe, you're going like Grand Canyon through the canyon parts, and you kind of go up. You start at the top of the Canyon, and you fall deep into
So
it.
kind of like a Choco Mountain sort of course.
Kind of like Choco Mountain.
But maybe deal a bit more with maybe like the river aspect and like
river aspects,
going up and down
scenery, maybe a
between-
little
Yeah.
cartoony.
Right. Huh. Okay. Do you want to take another look through those courses, or do you think we kind of given our,
I sometimes
our honest thoughts there?
Well, I did, but
After-
sometimes I forget what all is what. So can you just go back and look at them again?
And I'll just select Grand Prix again. A little quicker this time. Okay. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Start off with Los Angeles laps. It wouldn't actually be too bad of a course, but that second part going through, like, or actually the end part here, they made it the end, which that makes it worse.
The last lap
ending
going-
off with just going through the oil fields, which was already not that fun in Tour, and then here it's still not good.
Yeah, funny enough, actually,
if it started with that, then you're just kind of like weird. But then you get to like the actual more what you think of Los Angeles being, the skate parks, the beach, right, and the pier. come on, like that is the Los Angeles to me. I mean, besides the traffic, but
Yeah, I'd say that.
ending with the oil stuff, like that's not even in Los Angeles proper. That's kind of like a bit outside of there too.
I feel like
I feel like they kind of just brought that really to make a new gimmick, which being the giant oil the oil rigs, or not rigs, but anvil hammers, whatever they're called. I can't remember the term right now.
Well, I was gonna say we just complained about there being too much city stuff, and that finally gives a little bit different than the city thing with that oil
it's not-
area.
right?
But it's really boringly implemented. It feels like a first pass at making a course design,
Mm-hmm.
where it's essentially straight with a little bit of wiggle, and then 4 obstacles bouncing up and down, but you can just drive around it or drive underneath them. And it wasn't very interesting, so I didn't like that part at all.
I think with Los Angeles Laps, there need to be a little bit more of the beach and the skate park section. Like there needs to be more of that.
Yes.
That'd be a lot of fun because funny enough, I don't think any other city from tour has beaches. I think the only Los Angeles one had the beaches, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like it's just like so when you have that uniqueness, kind of I think bring that out more in the city course.
Triforce pointed out that he wasn't a huge fan of Mario Kart Tour because part of the fun of Mario Kart is driving through unique fictional locations. I can totally get that.
Yeah.
None of these feel obviously like a real city to me, but I can also understand what you mean when you say you're driving through and you're like, part of me is like, oh, I've traveled some places, so I kind of find some of it kind of cool. But I do agree with you that it's like I'd rather just drive through a weird mushroomy world that
like
Nintendo's made than downtown Los Angeles traffic.
Right, like you're saying, it could have been fun to have like a whole course/skate park, sort of like skate park sort of themed course instead of drive around on.
A Tony Hawk skate park themed course would be
or you're talking about with
amazing.
Vancouver, you're talking about instead making it all like just a sort of like a big national forest area where to drive around, or canyon perhaps.
Yeah, choose one area from maybe these cities and focus
Really
on that.
flesh it out?
Oh my gosh! Wow, now I'm actually thinking of like Tony Hawk,
Mm-hmm.
and I know those aren't race courses, but turn a skate park into a race course. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, racing around the city is a bit of a novelty, and kind of what saves all these tour city courses is the fact that they split it off to different parts of it on each lap. If they didn't have that, oh gosh, and if you're in Los Angeles laps, yeah, I don't know.
I think
I do like some things about them, but yeah, at the same time, it's like there could be more desire with.
part of me feels like it's like what landmarks are in the city, so we have to put them in our course, as opposed to what would be a fun course design. And unfortunately, I feel like they're so forced to put in landmarks from a city.
And I think, unfortunately, also they're forced to put landmarks, but they don't do much with those landmarks. They're just there. They're a landmark, but they're not something you really interact with.
Yeah, most
Like,
of them you don't.
The pier, you drive a little bit on it, and that's it. Like, what if part of the course was like going around the Ferris wheel, or like I think there's a roller coaster there too, right? Like going on the roller coaster or something. Like,
think of the Coliseum from the Athens. Why do we not drive a loop around through the like?
That's
I know
probably
it's
one of the
old-
better ones, I guess, in that case, because you actually do drive through this stuff. But
No, but like, why don't we drive a big loop? I know it's ruins now, but it's a video game. Make it like we drive on the Coliseum, or I get what you're saying. Actually, just a little bit more, as opposed to driving by and waving hi to the figure, or going right through it, or going on the bridge near it.
yeah, some of them kind of do it.
Like the Paris Promenade, I remember we just drive through it.
You do drive under the
under
Eiffel
it. But
Tower.
That's it. You don't.
You're not going up and around the
Eiffel.
Eiffel Tower
No.
or other parts of Paris. It's just kind of situated around there. In Tokyo, unfortunately, Tokyo got it worse. Anyway, this video, this part of the video, we're talking about the other courses. Let's just go back to Cherry Cup and give our thoughts on.
Tokyo should have been like the streets,
the
like the side streets of Tokyo with ramen shops everywhere.
Yeah.
and it just being like us. I agree. Actually, instead of doing a whole city thing, they should have just focused on small sections of a city. I think would make it way more fun.
Well, yeah, being like, okay, what about this city in particular? Like, do people think about or like enjoy most about it? And like, how do we just elevate that to be like Mario themed or Mario
Imagine-
like to have this area in the Mario universe rather than the Mario universe invades this place.
Now, imagine Los Angeles laps, but you're only on the pier. You only drive the pier,
Mhm.
and you go up. You start on, the what are they called? don't say wind.
The
Sorry,
Ferris wheel?
The Ferris wheel.
Okay.
But you start on the Ferris wheel, or you drive
The
down
oil rig?
you drive down the pier. You see some of the
Well.
famous spots on the pier, but like in one location.
Mhm.
I just feel like instead of seeing the famous sights of the city, just pick one cool thing and really nail that. Like Vancouver, hit up the Fours vibe. I actually also like the ice skating ring, or the ring, the hockey ring.
Hockey
But like
stadium.
maybe do a little bit more as opposed to just cut right through it.
Mhm.
And
So what I've actually kind of realized now, playing through these tour courses as well as the other courses mixed in, it feels like in tour they were thinking, oh, the player characters, the racers, they're actually about human size, so the cart size should be normal size. So they're driving around normal size sort of land, everything should be about 1-to-1. While with the Mario Kart stuff, it's like nah, they could be miniature size or they could be giant or they could be about the right size, but generally a lot of times they'll shrink us the drivers down. Even in Daisy Cruiser, we're shrunk. It feels like we're shrunk down a little bit compared to like the actual size. Well, we should be racing around on the ship, just to kind of make it feel a bit more like bigger than life. And that's kind of the thing with Mario Kart. I feel.
oh, and
I'm kind of understanding.
I like that too, Triforce. We have an F-Zero course. Why couldn't we have another video game console like Metroid or Pikmin? If they're gonna do something, they did a Triforce one. The Zelda one's not very good, honestly, in my opinion. I think it could have been way better.
The real reason is because all these are ported from Tour, and Tour never did that, so they
no,
couldn't do that.
No, I know, but yeah, no.
But
I mean, yeah, a
but
Metroid one where you
if-
have a made-up course, but now it's in
Yes.
the Metroid landscape would be cool with magma falling and on a planet.
no, maybe that's in store for Mario Kart 10.
9 or 10, yeah.
10. I mean, I
'Cause
think
9 is technically
I think they
Tour.
consider Tour 9.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they'll come out and be like, yeah, Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, and you also point out
because
that
we don't know our naming scheme either.
you also point out that Athens feels a little bit better designed as a course with some Athens scenery, but it didn't actually need the Athens scenery, and it would have been just an okay, like a pretty decent course.
Good course, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm,
I
yeah.
agree with that.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's
Cherry Cup. So that's our rants on Tour city courses. So I guess also kind of give it a thought of Vancouver, maybe a little bit. But Sunset Wilds, I'm disappointed by it because why doesn't the sun actually set in the Sunset Wilds? I mean, the music is pretty nice. I like the Shy Guy singing inclusion. That's awesome. But they could have done a little bit more with the scenery as well. Like, yeah, it came from the GBA, so they had the weird blocks because that's all they could do back then. But like nowadays, make them, barbed wire fencing or wagon trains. I don't know. Have some fun with, their walls, when you're redesigning it for a system like this.
I mean, I think, like you said, it being not the sunset changing, to me, I forgot actually literally how that course is laid out already. I drove through it.
Yeah.
And I remember twisting and turning. I know it's a GBA one, so it's like hard to expect it. But at the same time, if you're going to elevate and change make the whole design look better, you could change the whole course, in my opinion, or make it better.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they actually changed it too much from the GBA version either. Like some other GBA courses, I remember they actually eliminated, took out some turns and whatnot while moving it or porting it over or updating it, so, which is kind of weird. But yeah, because it's fairly basic course layout because it was on the GBA originally. You don't really remember it so much.
I'm just looking at this cup right now, and I feel like if I close my mind and invite friends over and we're scrolling through the cups, do I stop on this and say, let's play it? No.
No.
I don't think I stop
Nah,
on this and say. I think
Feather Cup, yeah.
I think Feather Cup,
sure.
yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here.
actually Feather Cup would be one of my higher ranked ones because
Yeah.
overall everything is average to above average.
Yeah.
But then I look at
Cherry-
Cherry Cup and everything
like
is average to below average.
at best.
And there's
Yeah.
not really a reason to pick that cup to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for maybe if they played the Wii and want to check
back
out
to Mark.
Koopa Cape or Vancouver, I thought was pretty decent.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Hmm.
Koopa Cape, yeah, felt similar. I would say that, like people said, it's probably a pretty decent course with some weirdish changes. I don't think it ruins the course by any means, but you kind of feel like, oh, I want to check this out on the Wii again a little bit,
Yeah, see how it compares and I don't know. At that point, it's like if you're pouring over a course from an older game, why do people shouldn't really feel like they want to go back to play the old one?
Yeah.
The new one should be like the better version, right?
Version of it.
Improved or like some cool changes. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there'll always be people always like have nostalgia or want to go back to the old ones to revisit them or relive it again. But at the same time, it's like if you have the opportunity, and they did, have some fun updates added to it.
The jump into the pipe is really weird. It reminds me of nightmares when you start falling randomly.
Oh yeah, just suddenly.
Well, to me, it's like you're jumping up, and then suddenly you're just dragged into the auto connected, dragged into the pipe. But all your car's momentum feels like it wants to go flying far ahead.
They should have taken a page out of the Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, where when you're flying off of table edges or whatever, you see the pipe ahead of you or whatever, but you still feel the momentum of flying through air. It's like not suddenly dropping down. Okay, real life the car would probably just fall straight down, but there's a good feel to it when you're kind of flying through the air. You see where you're about to land, and you're just anticipating that actual when you finally you land the jump, or you fly off. You don't really see much out into the distance, and then suddenly maybe these sort of all of a sudden you see the pipe kind of out of the water in the distance. You're like, oh, that's where I'm going, and as the car kind of slowly tilts down.
What would have been way
the pipe
better?
Probably had to be tilted slightly to face, so it wouldn't be a straight drop down into it.
No, leave it straight drop down. But instead of this, where we're going and then falling into it, make the pipe way lower. So you fall off, and suddenly your car angles straight down, and you reach terminal velocity, and go boom, straight into this pipe from a mile in the air,
and kind of zoom through it,
and then zoom in, and obviously it's got to flatten out at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But imagine it's like you're jumping off a waterfall, and all the water's rushing to that pipe way below you, and your car your perspective changes from looking straight ahead to kind of looking straight down.
Yeah.
But you see it, and you're preparing to go, boom, straight down into the pipe.
Yeah.
But give yourself a lot of space to feel that, and to feel yourself falling into the pipe. I think would feel really
I think
cool.
Really give something. I mean, Koopa Cape, I guess, has the pipe in the rapid section that kind of makes it unique.
Yeah.
But if it had that sort of big moment like that out of it too, that I could probably think back on the Wii and be like, oh yeah, Koopa Cape, it had that one cool moment in it. Well, now it's just it had the pipe section that was kind of annoying to go through. But I mean, Koopa Cape is still a good course. It's not bad, but it wasn't one of my favorites either from Wii. It was good. Good.
All right, cool. That, I think, wraps up, because we already talked about Tour, and Vancouver Velocity was a good one. It was solid in this course, but it's because it doesn't feel as much like a Tour course as some of the other ones. Gives it a little more space. Probably feels more like a... I feel like it feels half like a Double Dash course, half like a Tour course.
Yeah.
The city part feels like Tour,
okay.
and the first half feels like a Double Dash course to me.
Yeah. Some Mushroom City vibes, perhaps.
Some Mushroom City, a little bit vibes.
Yeah.
Overall, I like that one. If I had to pick favorites out of this one, I would say I would rather drive through...
I think I would rather drive through Koopa Cape than Vancouver. Then I'd actually give it to Los Angeles than Sunset. Just because the course set on Sunset isn't really all that memorable or great to drive on.
Sunset's by far the worst for me. I would say Los Angeles is third for me as well. I'm trying to decide between 1 and 2. I think I agree with you that Koopa Cape's better than Vancouver. So yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice. So let's take a little break for a second
Yep.
now that we finished off 5, and we will take a small break, everyone, and we will be back with Wave 6, the last 2 cups.
Woo!
Hey, all, and we're back. Thanks,
Yo,
Triforce.
yo.
Appreciate that. If any of you have to head out, have a great night. We appreciate you all being here. We know it's very late, a little past almost 2:20 a.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, so one of the updates is they added the music player. Finally?
Yeah. Well,
How
actually,
crazy is
yeah,
that?
we're about to get into Wave 6 of the DLC, and with Wave 6, they added this music player, which is amazing because this game has an amazing soundtrack. So it's awesome. They can in-game just go and listen to every track.
It's actually hard to argue this is one of Nintendo's best OSTs for any
really
game.
good.
It's really good.
It is really good.
They added a music player, yes.
Yep.
So you can finally go to your favorite course and
Yep.
just play their music.
And the pretty basic settings they have. You can keep one song on loop or shuffle through the various songs when one ends. Just kind of checking out some of the more unique sort of courses.
I don't know how many people use these features. Like, even we
Yeah.
just check them once and never really use it again. But it's still kind of fun. I mean, it's not like Smash Bros., which has an amazing music player where you can change everything on the courses, how the songs play, all that type of stuff. But
Well, they even have all the battle courses here in the place. Which is
only
nice.
took 6 to 9 years. Yes.
Yeah, but better late than never. You know, that's kind of our motto as well.
Was Koop's beard always this thick, by the way? I'm so used to baby face. I've had a beard for a couple years now.
Yeah.
It's not that great of a beard, but I appreciate that. Enob's had one for many, many years, longer than me. You're a kid, okay, yeah, true. Splatoon's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're into the...
here you go. You want some Splatoon? Here you are.
Be fair, I do love how odd Splatoon soundtrack is. You don't have many games that just go out there with it. In fact, I was just listening to the Halloween Splatfest music, and that was fun too.
Yeah, it's crazy how all these various sound effects they've added into like the standard music and everything.
Well, we're gonna get into the Wave 6, so we're not here all night.
Yeah.
See, Enob without a beard just seems wrong, but Koops with a beard is wrong. Okay, fair. Fair enough.
Hey. All right. Shall we get on to Wave 6?
Urchin Underpass is in Mario Kart as a battle stage.
Yes.
It is not a racing stage.
Right. It's just a battle course.
And it's way different than the Splatoon version. But yeah, it's there theme-wise.
Yep. We played that battle course when Mario Kart Deluxe first came out on the Switch a few
Yeah.
years back. If you want to check that out in our Let's Play, it's on
We
KoopaKungFu.
actually, this is so funny. Now that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been out forever, didn't really want to get this game because it was no different than Mario Kart 8 except for the battle.
Yep, for the battle. Yep, the battle was way improved over the
Because
original.
Mario Kart 8 had a terrible battle system.
Terrible battle. We've also tried out in a different Mario Kart 8 Let's Play with a few other
9 years ago with our friends.
Yeah, and that was just bad.
And that was bad.
That was bad.
And then we decided to spend literally $60 to get this game just to try out this battle system because it apparently went back a little bit to the double dash.
We also want to
era.
see if there's any other improvements to it, which there's some, but they kind of look so around the same. Anyways, but it's been years since then, and this is definitely way better.
They've added enough DLC to make this worth it.
Well,
but
yeah, you have to get the DLC, I suppose.
do they add this DLC to the base Mario Kart 8 game? It's only the
No,
Deluxe.
it's only in Deluxe.
Yeah, okay.
So
I figured.
it's weird. Mario Kart 8 came out, and then it had DLC, right? It had all the it had like the 4 extra cups at the end, right?
But then Deluxe includes all those.
They included all that, and then Deluxe got its own DLC
Yes.
with the booster course, and I guess you can technically consider the new battle courses as DLC.
No, I consider that part of the new game.
Yeah,
They use it as a selling feature. The DLC was it $5, Sid?
I think a wave it's $5, but I think
$5 a
altogether
wave.
it's
25?
25. So you do save a little bit if you get them all
If
together.
you get them all together.
And I think it's also in the Nintendo Switch Online like Plus. I can't remember the name of the service, but it's like if you buy the expansion pack, right? If you buy that, you get this DLC as well, as long as you have that expansion pack.
The expansion pack's been weird. So I don't really want to subscribe to own this stuff. A lot of this stuff I just want to own. So I've bought a couple of things like this. I bought the Animal Crossing DLC. I don't regret doing that, but they've made more and more features to that makes it feel more like you have to do it. Buy that if you want to play any of those things, and they don't make it available for sale, some of it. So
I think they just added Daisy as well.
They did.
Daisy. So Daisy is also a new Mii suit.
Amiibo, yeah.
Yes. That okay. But also, I was looking at this because they've also added new Mii suits. I remember reading up a whole bunch of Mii suits actually for Wave 6.
Yeah.
Along with all the new characters. My gosh, yeah. There's actually a lot to check out with Wave 6 of the DLC.
So without further ado, let's get started. What's up, my Koops
And Enob!
Welcome back to another episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're on to the Wave 6 DLC.
Yep, Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass.
And
2 more cups, as well as a
yeah.
bunch of new characters.
So who's on the new ones?
It's actually all the ones with exclamation points. We've not yet tried out any of them. There's Peachette, which is the weird Toadette version of Peach when she gets the power-up, only from New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Why do they we've got a Peach. We have to have a Cat Peach, which is also exclusive.
Yeah.
We have to have
Mario 3D
babies.
World.
That's fine. We have to have Pink Gold. Okay. Do we have
Pink
enough
Gold never
peaches?
existed beside from this game. Baby Rosalina has been mentioned and had some story stuff.
You know, if
but
Nintendo
not
weren't
actual character.
If Nintendo weren't cowards, they would just have Peach, and you'd select her, and it'd be a selection menu, and you'd choose regular Peach, Cat Peach, Pink Gold, or Peachette. They wouldn't make them separate characters because they're not.
Now, here's the thing: you say that, and they kind of done that. If you select Gold Mario, you switch between Gold and Metal.
Yes,
I mean, not gonna play that.
Yes, but Peach, they could just select.
But Peach, you could have been Peach or Cat Peach or Pink Gold Peach if you really wanted to. You're weird. or Peachette. Oh no, I guess technically that would be a Toadette variation. That's weird to think about. So, anyways, the new characters line up: Peachette, Pauline.
A good one.
They've been putting her a lot of new games since her re-inclusion in Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
Funky Kong back from Wii.
A fan favorite,
favorites.
only because he was the best at that game.
Yes.
So everyone played him.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty cool Kong too.
Yeah, he actually is.
And Diddy. Speaking of cool Kongs, you got Diddy as well.
So do you want to be Peachette and I'll be Pauline, or vice versa?
I think that might be a good one to start out.
Yep, and it will be the two
and
Kongs.
also because the female drivers do get alternate outfits for riding bikes.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
So you see, actually, Peachette. If you look at her, she's got a like a biker outfit on. And if I switch to a cart, it changes to the dress. Yep.
I look pretty cool in the GLA, to be honest.
Actually, that fits her really well. Or maybe the old Monopoly one. The Monopoly.
Yeah, I want to see a cart, though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's
you get biker outfits.
Biker outfits. Okay, cool. Well, let me see the Monopoly one. Where's the Monopoly one?
Go down. I'd say, is that one? I think. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be that one. That just reminds me of the car piece from Monopoly. No, it's not the car piece from Monopoly, isn't it? That's not it. I'm thinking
still
it kind of is.
Still looks cool, so I kind of want it.
Kind of not. Never mind.
No Bowsette cowards. Yeah, they definitely were too cowardly to put that one in there. I look freaking cool, so I'm ready to go.
Okay, that works out really well, I think.
Pauline become the next Rosalina? Yeah, kind of. She doesn't have powers like Rosalina, but I think it's okay. And more characters is okay. She's been there since the beginning, so she can show up every once in a while.
Right. I mean, it's another character. I guess it's better than a baby Rosalina or Pink Gold Peach.
On to the next cup.
Acorn Cup. First cup of the Wave 6. We have start off with Rome Avanti from Tour. I like that shot, actually. That's really cool.
A nice shot. I like that. Nice shot.
Good job, the Coliseum.
DK Mountain from the
GameCube.
GameCube.
Good old DK Mountain. Daisy Circuit from Mario Kart Wii. Okay, and Piranha Plant Cove, a new course.
Well, this looks promising. I mean, I remember DK Mountain. I actually would not say it was my favorite course, but I still remember it.
It was fun. It was still a
fun.
good one. And Daisy Circuit is also one that's like
Pretty
not the one
solid.
I'm always going back to, but
Yeah.
it's a solid course. So yeah, exciting stuff. And Rome, from what I played in Tour,
I mean, and that Piranha Plant Cove looks cool. If that is like an underwater kind of Mayan Aztec type vibe, that'd be sweet. I'd love that.
You kind of got it. Yeah, I mean, the select course was already in Tour, so I
Why
I
does
know
it not
about
say
it.
tour then? If it's not,
Because it's a unique course, a new course that first came out on Tour, but it was probably also planned to become a course for this game.
but if it
first
came out on
and
tour
foremost.
first,
I think it was a course planned for this DLC stuff, and then they just kind of downgraded it for Tour. But then there's a lot of stuff from Tour that was updated for Tour's aesthetics, and then just ported to here. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on for this DLC. Anyways, from Avanti. Woo!
oh my gosh, I'm drifting all over the place.
Kind of a nice cheery vibe going on. Putting through Rome.
Here's what I was talking
Okay.
about with the Coliseum. I like this more already.
Yep, you actually drive around. Yep.
I like that a lot more
Yep,
already.
Drive actually through the Roman Coliseum.
Not me to go off the side there. Yes, this is way better already.
And driving around through streets of Rome. Can be kind of tight and winding. And also, I just realized picking a cart like this, a little scooter, is perfect for Rome. There's so many mopeds and such around Rome as well, so it makes sense. Bikes and stuff, really, but
I do say, yeah, the big arrows, like, I get it because the courses change every time they need to do
Yep.
it. But I'd rather instead of, it's more work, obviously, but I'd rather them just have 3 unique laps.
yeah. They're like, oh, but you're going through the city. Is there different parts? And don't you remember that street? You just were going that way, but now you're going this way instead.
See, I'm a little lost, honestly. So
Okay.
it's like actually being in Rome.
You know, I never really like Peach so much as a character because I didn't really, don't see her much as a character. Oh gosh, oh no, now I'm going against the flow of traffic. Oh, that's kind of fun going around that what do you call it, the pillar there. There's actually against traffic there for a bit, so because we're going on the same road. That's we're going on different ways. Can be fun and unique because you actually have to go against traffic. Oh.
So how come I'm in 5th place this time and get a star, and last time I was in 5th place I got 1 banana? And also that star did not speed me up to catch up with anyone. What? There's too much crap back here. Everyone's back here. I'm literally smushing against another dude.
Oh, and there's Fuzzies. Those are also new enemies to Mario Kart.
Are they new?
Yeah, they just kind of circle around a ring though,
Yeah, I
so they're
see
not
that.
a big obstacle, but they're different. Yeah.
Oh no!
You just
I
took out poor
murdered
Wario.
Wario, but
Yeah, there you go, Rome Avanti.
oh, I liked a lot of that, and I did not like the city as much. It wasn't as bad because there wasn't terribly tight turns, but yeah, I stay by what I stand. The red arrows, like I get it. So lap 1 you're doing this way, and then lap 2 you're cutting across and going this way. But I'd rather them, even if they had to copy and paste the scenery they just used, I'd rather lap 1 be here, lap 2 be this way, and then fill in the walls. So instead of red arrows, it's just walled off. Or the city has do not enter signs or something. Like just something that's not big, giant red. That feels like a classic racetrack thing, though. So I understand a lot of race things have that, but I don't like it as much.
I do like how, though, in this one, they don't like stick to just, because they are going for, because they're going with the city and they have to go put landmarks. I do like that they actually put a whole lot of landmarks from Rome in here. They are kind of missing, I think, 1 or 2 kind of big ones. I mean, there's a couple big ones, of course. Rome has a lot of them,
Yeah.
but it does go around quite a bit of the city and show off a lot of different landmarks.
It felt a little longer than some. I mean, night plus city is always a good winning combination. I like the vibe. The lighting is really fun in this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is definitely a better one of the better ones
One
for
of the
me.
better city courses. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
I like that one overall. Yeah, and someone said the historic style of Rome, Athens, and Berlin helps the courses not be another city. It's true. You get a little bit of the older styling, and it feels nice.
Ooh, nice shot coming Getting out of the DK can.
The red arrows help me on tour courses. Oh, they need them. I'm not saying they're bad.
no.
I'm just saying they should have designed the courses to not need the red arrows. But because they didn't redesign it, they have to have them. I agree, especially 200cc.
Yeah.
150 is slow compared to 200.
Yeah.
You could not react.
Checking out the horns here, the different characters. I guess I probably should finish the plot I was talking about with Peach before. Like, I've never really considered her a character. But with the animations they've given her in this game, they're cute.
Wow.
It definitely makes her, stand out a bit more than just a weird version of Peach.
Okay, so they made these cover the whole track now. There's now DK barrels.
Peach.
There's not DK barrels in the way. I don't love this ground texture. It looks a little bit like concrete to me. But all of it's a little bit wider. These turns are much easier than they were.
Yeah, it's nice that they widened out that, because honestly, most of the time you're just running into the walls.
They put barriers there. Is there not a shortcut now anymore with a mushroom?
It looks like they've cut off that shortcut, yes, and I believe that was like that too in Tour. So
they made that bridge way wobblier.
Yeah.
Wobblier?
Yeah. It moves around a whole lot more.
This is way wider. It used to be riding up the edge there when you drove around. I kind of wish this course would have a lap where the volcano erupts and like your magma's coming down the side.
It erupts and then more rocks fall down. Like, here's it is. Have you run into have you seen any rocks yet?
I saw one.
Oh, I don't think I might have seen a rock, but it might have been like way off to the side or something. Because yeah, there's hardly any. Oh, there they are. Hey, there's a rock. Yeah, I feel like maybe like as each lap progresses, more and more rocks fall down, or maybe towards the last lap, a whole bunch of rocks start coming down. And you see the mountain get like really angry.
I like the DK barrels on the side. They don't do anything, but I mean you can run into them. But I like the aesthetic.
I just ran into my own red shell there.
I'm not gonna go like this. How come you get red shells in second place and I get?
Because you're in first place. You're not in second.
When I'm in second, I get red.
Oh.
Like I've only gotten coins to defend myself, so they're not being very helpful.
Yeah, most about Pauline.
I don't like this. I don't like these textures where they connect. I think this looks really weird. Where those the jump pads connect to the rock here.
Wait, you can destroy the rock with a green shell? That's a pretty big change.
They do look breakable, but I didn't realize like that.
They're pretty easy to break.
Dude, like I just said, I got one coin in second, and you got a red shell in first?
Yep.
Well,
so long.
I mean, that's some Mario Kart BS right there.
Yep.
I got coins every time, whether I was in first or second. The bridge being trickable is pretty nice. I only got it off once.
Yeah, it's a nice little change.
Cutting off the shortcut of the gap. I mean, the thing is, I feel like it's one of those issues where if you're good, you can hit that shortcut every time.
And it's like, at that point, everyone has to do
that shortcut. And then maybe it's
then why did you design the course like that? Just make it a straight
I mean, they could have made it a mushroom shortcut. I think that would have been fair because...
Yes. Yeah, that's fair because then, people farther behind will get the mushrooms
and
then
can
use
the
shortcut to get ahead.
That's where the shortcuts are good.
But before, the shortcut was just hop at this right time. You don't lose any speed. Like, actually, you didn't even need to hop, really. You could kind of just drive over and you still kind of, I think you'd make it.
I would actually love if they had left a mushroom shortcut in here, where if you have a mushroom, you can cut through some of that.
Mm-hmm.
The boulders being breakable was interesting. We didn't really get a chance to use that too much.
I mean, if they're breakable, put more of them in there.
Yeah.
They're not harder than an obstacle now.
Maybe it's a 150 issue, but I would have loved to see double the boulders, honestly.
All right, Daisy Circuits. Now, this course I remember from we had some really nice aesthetics for it. I like the kind of the nice sort of the hues in the sky or whatever as a kind of a sunset sort of view. So right here kind of gets that. It's a little brighter though.
It's a little brighter. It's not red enough yet. We'll see if it gets there.
Maybe it changes over time. Maybe they decided to do it for this course, not the Sunset course, Sunset Wilds. But also the other thing about this course that I really love from Wii is the music. Nice soundtrack.
I'm not gonna lie. In every course, I'm not a fan of round area thing in middle, have to drive around it to connect. They have it a lot in a lot of courses.
I guess that's kind of more back to like that's a natural sort of landmark to avoid because you see that in a lot of cities. Right?
Oh yeah, it's
and
common. I just don't really like driving around like that. Should throw my forward.
Kind of amped the percussion a bit here. It got a bit more of that groove kind of going than in the previous. Then we was a bit more laid back. Breakable boulders were back in DK Mountain. Breakable boulders in the original as well. I don't remember that. I thought they just kind of flattened you. We got close. Maybe they were breakable with a bomb? I don't think green shells and stuff though took them out. Yeah, but it's been a while. Maybe there's more percussion because I'm front running. I think they add some percussion when you're in the lead. So that might be it. Maybe that's why it sounds like there's more percussion because they've added more percussion because that's the element. No. Wait, why do I still have the boost on me? I was still at first. How?
You've been in first the whole time, I think.
Well, you hit me with that item, and I thought because of that you'd get ahead of me.
I'm in third. Oh no, now I'm back with the chum game.
That's never fun. It's just going to be pelted by items unless you get some items yourself.
No, that's my bad. I was in second, I hit one wall, and now I'm in sixth.
Whew! There we go. Ooh. Oh. Hey! You brought it back up to fourth?
No, I didn't even hit the wall. I grazed against it and slowed my speed, and I got hit by a red shell, and then, of course, it's back in the pack.
Well, that course it's fine. Again,
I don't really feel tons of changes to it.
Yeah, it's fine. It looks like it's got a bit wider, perhaps. Like
yeah. I think all of Mario Kart.
Pretty much took the whole course and just expanded it by like 150% or something. Probably. It's fine.
I would still say it's kind of boring.
But yeah,
I would say it's kind of boring.
It's fine. And those statues, though, they look a bit off. But in Tour, when they ported the course to Tour, they looked way off in Tour. So, again, it just seems like an issue where they just ported the stuff they made in Tour over to here and never really adjusted that, which is a shame because it doesn't look that good.
Well, I'm excited to check this one out.
The Piranha Plant Cove. Yes, a new course.
Can you tell me why you hate Toad? His voice.
Yeah.
And he's annoying in a lot of mini games where he's just very excitable.
Yeah.
And doesn't do anything to help you, just sits there and screams. Okay, let's see here. Scenery is nice. I like that.
Kind of a weird first turn there. Not much going on.
Yeah, not much is happening here.
But I believe this course is one that also has multiple routes, so it'll change each lap. But I think they do a better job here than the city ones. I'm not sure. I haven't played this version of it. I've played the one in Tour, and in the one in Tour, they had pretty unique course layouts for each version. So,
looking into the ocean and then jumping into it's pretty cool. I like that.
Actually, it's still lap 1, so maybe they're not doing variations. Maybe they're just going to like. No, there's this giant red arrow, so they're probably going to do some variations. All right.
This feels more like a traditional Mario Kart course, though.
Yeah.
Now a variation, we're going left.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of going through a little bit more of these. You're seeing Piranha Plant ruins. Back to the water. Yeah, it's like. Kind of feels like the developers were like, "Oh wait, we really haven't done like a water course in a while, haven't we?"
No, yeah.
We almost got squashed. Surprised I didn't. It's like, all right, here you go. Here's your water course. It's almost all water. Okay, now we're forced to go left. They could have done better with that. I feel like instead of just giant red arrows, have like more ruins fall. Like,
Just
and
have
cover
a
the course.
fish swim and park itself there.
Or one of those giant eels. Yeah, just park
Have a
itself
giant
there.
eel park in the way, and
Yep.
it's like, okay, I can't go. There's oh shit, went that way. Dang
Yep.
it, I missed it. Another course.
Nope. I think.
You know, just like have some kind of natural barrier and not a giant red arrow that makes no sense, like
Yep.
visually.
Okay, now we're back to, I think, lap 1 course. Yep, now we're going down here. Cool, cool. Can the eel come out to play? Seeing all these like giant Petey Piranha statues everywhere, I wonder if they're kind of like trying to reinvent this sort of character and background and such.
He's an ancient deity.
Perhaps. Perhaps he is.
Oh, I have mixed feelings on that one. I love the aesthetic, and but the courses have ended up being a little bit more boring than I had hoped it would be. There's definitely some cool things going on at play, but I kind of wanted like this more temple in and out of the water, and it had some of that.
Some of that, but not enough. Like,
And,
I
like-
like this little area here where you kind of going past piranha plants. Like, the only few piranha plants you really actually get to see and maybe even interact or avoid in a piranha plant cove.
And water physics. Yeah, I like. I mean, okay, so I definitely like that more than a lot of what we've raced already. It's higher up there. It could have been a little bit better. IMO.
And I think they could have done like some variations like Tor did. Like they have like the tricky versions and reverse versions. I think they could have added some of the stuff you can do in the tricky version to that to help spice it up a bit more. Because at some points you actually bounce off of a ramp up out of the water and like onto boats that are on the water to bounce off of them. You can get further ahead, or you can dip back into the water if you wanted. I think there's a part where you can jump up and bounce off the eel that's swimming above as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like adding some more of that, would help. Prevent making being so boring. Like because a lot of stuff, like you said, there's not really much going on.
The clamshells are fun. They've had that thing before, though.
Yeah,
the
they've had
clamshell.
the clamshells in a few other courses, but it's nice to see them there because it does add a little bit of a choice. Do I try to go for the item inside the clamshell, or I could possibly get spun out because it closes its clamshell at the time in there. That's nice.
Oh. Okay, so I can see like there's not necessarily hate, but the courses could have been so much more interesting if they weren't designed for Tor. I think some of Tor's limitations, like you said, are what cause these design decisions and are fine for Tor. But like you said, they don't necessarily translate perfectly to Mario Kart 8 on console and controller. They work okay, but they definitely feel different than courses designed for the Wii or GameCube.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is actually one of the better ones. I like this cup, I'd say, overall. I think the Rome is good. I think DK Mountain is fine. I think it's similar to the other one in on the GameCube. Not the most interesting, but you go up and come back down. It's not terrible. Daisy actually felt pretty boring to me, honestly.
Yeah. Out of the 4, I'd rank that one the lowest. Not to say that it's bad. It's just average.
So this one, to me, funny enough, Acorn Cup feels similar to the Feather Cup, but slightly worse. I'd rate it overall slightly worse. Nothing is terrible. It ends up being a bunch of relatively mid courses with no bad one, but no great one.
Yeah, no greats. There's maybe like one, I'd say maybe mid good. I think I do like Rome a bit more than mid. I'd say it's like mid good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the aesthetic, the fact that you go through a lot of various landmarks. You go around in the Roman Colosseum. That's fun, and around like the different plazas and stuff in there. I think they did a good job, like kind of having to incorporate the city into a Mario Kart course. I think that's a good way to do it. They did a pretty good job there. But aside from that, I think the other ones are just mid okay.
Ranking
sort of
your
feel
favorite. What's your favorite?
My favorites, I'll give it to Rome. I'm gonna give it to Rome Avanti. I think that's my favorites. Like the soundtrack, and I think the course design is pretty well done. A little trick, like a little tight in places, but I think they did a good job with it. It's one of the better city courses from Tor, in my opinion.
I'm struggling because my heart wants to say Piranha Plant Cove because I love that aesthetic.
I do too. It's a
I
great
want
aesthetic.
more games to have that watery Mayan aesthetic because I absolutely love that. They've had it a couple of courses before too. I'd say, actually, what was the course name? I don't remember. If you go up, actually,
No, just one.
no,
here.
wait. Let me
Yeah,
take
sure,
control
sure.
for a second.
The dolphin one. Star Cup. Dolphin Shoals. That's
Not,
one going
no,
in and
not
out of the water.
Dolphin
No?
Shoals. No, I'm thinking more of the Mayan part of it. But maybe it wasn't in this game.
The Mayan part.
What's that one with the big jump where you fly?
The big jump where you fly. Well, Rare Waste has that big jump, and you fly.
Sorry, that's very vague. I can't describe it right now. Maybe someone knows what I'm talking about, but I'm not seeing it off the top of my head. I don't think it was any of these.
I don't think. No.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different. Maybe Mario Kart Wii. I'm thinking of.
I mean, River City Park or Riverside Park. River City is a different game
Swamp-
franchise.
Swamp Ruins.
Oh, Swamp Ruins.
Swizzy
Okay.
Bubbles is right. It's Swamp Ruins. Is that in this game? There it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
yeah. Wow. I haven't been to that course in a long time.
That's a long time ago.
Forgot
So
about it.
yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah.
That-
well,
the part where that feels a lot like this course. It's not as dark as this one, but
Mhm.
the part where you jump out feels similar to me as what we just did
in Piranha Plant Cove.
in Piranha Plant Cove. But I like that aesthetic even more in Piranha Plant Cove. But the course itself ends up being a little bit boring, and I don't like that because it has some cool things. I'd say overall, though, for me, I'm still gonna probably rank that first.
Yeah. Thinking back on it, there's a lot of good stuff about it. Like there's. The
I
course-
also think if we play that on 200, I like that more
Yeah, I think it's a great 200cc course.
because it's
And
a
it'd
little
probably-
bit long and boring.
It would be first for 200cc definitely because I would hate. I think I wouldn't really like it at all in the Rome course.
But there was a couple of 90-degree turns in the ruins, and I hate those. I don't think 90-degree turns should really be in Mario Kart ever. I just think that's poor.
I think it's just a bad decision in any kart racer.
In any kart racer,
really.
it feels like I know you're supposed to hit these turns.
It just reminds me of those other shovelware kart racers we've tried in the past where. Right? No, it's bad stuff. Yeah.
You know, if you're driving, and the problem is, funny enough, they have to have arrows in some places, but that 190-degree turn, if they don't have an arrow, you have to look on the left and right side and see which way to go. And if you miss it a little bit, you just run straight into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
So
right. Yeah. And,
I don't like that part.
And Rome
But
does have all the arrows everywhere. My gosh. That does kind of ruin the aesthetic a little bit too. But no, I think I'll still give it to Rome in my opinion.
Yeah.
With Piranha Plant Cove closely behind. Unfortunately, it would have been first if it had a little bit more to it, like some more trick opportunities and whatnot to add, some spice to the parts where there's not much going on.
looks like
Straightaways.
looks
and
like Chad agrees. Everyone's kind of saying Rome,
Or-
PPC, followed by DK, followed by Daisy, which I'd say we all agree with.
Yep.
I
agree.
will stay PPC to Rome to DK to Daisy, but only because I love the aesthetic. I think Rome might be a better course, but I kind of need to play them again to compare it again. But I'm okay with what I'm saying there too.
All right.
Cool. Nice. So before we jump into the last one, guys, I'm going to take a quick, I guess I have to take a quick ad break. Otherwise, Twitch is going to hit you all with some ads.
Right in the middle of the
Right
race,
in the middle,
most
like that
likely.
happened last time. So if y'all don't mind, we'll take a little ad break. Not that I want to, obviously, but I don't want you to hit ads at the middle like it happened last time.
Yeah, in the meantime, we'll go play some more music. Why not?
So we'll do a quick ad break, and then we'll finish it up. Thank you all for watching. I'm getting a little bit tired, but we're definitely going to knock this out, all right?
Yep.
BRB.
Yes.
Hey all, and we're back. Hell again. So
Hey.
we're just noticing. I was looking here. Look at these number of stars all on these cup icons. It's all over the place. The stars don't mean anything, do they? Like they have two, then three.
doesn't seem like it.
They're different locations. I love
Yep.
the moon one's my
The
favorite.
moon one with the stars.
Little stars. That's
great.
cool.
I do like this one with the boomerang, having the 5 stars above it.
That looks nice.
Nice. I said.
The apple's
I
got
do-
1 star.
I like this one with the cherry.
Cherry looks good.
That's very nice.
The shell one we're about to do has one behind it. To me, it kind of looks like almost like it's spinning from that way or it hits something from that way, so it's okay.
Yes.
But just seems kind of random.
Yeah,
Just
right.
design. Well,
It's just design. All right.
it is just design.
I
Kind of
think
all over the place.
we are now on to the final cup
Yes, welcome
of
back. We're
all
on
of
to
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah.
almost of the whole game. This
Yeah.
is the last. Should be the last of everything for this game.
Mhm.
I don't think they're doing anything more till Mario Kart 10. So let's get into the final cup and the last of the Wave 6 DLC. So we have to try out the last 2 characters. For us, is going to be
We have Diddy and Funky.
Diddy and Funky.
Ooh, I'm liking the bike, the fire on the flames on the bike
That
there.
does look pretty cool.
There also are a whole lot of me costumes added to this wave,
Yeah, if we ever play through to get all the stars, we'll probably play
Yeah.
some of these.
but let's check out the unique characters right now.
Now, if I'm a monkey, what car would I want to drive?
The
Probably-
Koopa Cloud, of course.
Probably a banana car.
I don't think they have that. I mean, there's a yellow color sports coupe
There's a Mr. Scooty.
or a giant shoe. Seems appropriate. That doesn't make sense.
Well, they like to take those.
Ooh. Bad wagon with Funky. I'm or the tri-speeder.
I gotta be on a Mr. Scooty.
You gotta be on Mr. Scooty. The Flame Rider. I don't know. That reminds me of one of the bikes from
That's
Wii.
pretty classic.
It's not the best bike from Wii, but it's a fun one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Flame Rider. Monster tires, maybe. Ooh, the slims looking sick.
That looks pretty sick.
Oh wow. And then I'm gonna go with the gold. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's still
Funky's ready.
there's still thousands of cities to make courses on.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
never done.
Yep.
Well, let's see how many tour courses are in.
I mean, they still gotta make a course for Paris, Texas. Yeah. Sorry. Then the Spiny Cup.
We've got Madrid Drive from Tour.
All right, the final city course from Tour. Rosalina's Ice World from the 3DS from Mario Kart 7.
Okay.
Bowser Castle 3 from Super Mario Kart, and ending off with Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii.
You know, I remember people talking about that one, and a lot of people Mario Kart Wii is their childhood game. Obviously, we're a little bit older, so that's not our childhood game.
Yeah, our
but
childhood.
I
We played a bit.
still
but-
played it quite a bit, and I remember that.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I'm excited for this one. I don't know anything about, honestly, 90% of these courses, so we'll see how they go.
From what I remember from Madrid Drive from Tour, it was pretty good. There's like a. So it kind of has some of the other issues with the city stuff, but maybe they've changed some of it for this. Who knows? It's the final city course.
Nice and
in
bright,
Mario Kart 8
sunny
Deluxe.
day. Unfortunately, it does look like another city.
It's
Madrid, I know,
mostly
but,
city. In Madrid, it's all city. There's like no beach or anything like that. Ooh. What is that?
Is that you?
That's me. Yeah. Is that a thing that Funky does?
It must be, but
Oh, what? Okay.
I would expect that out of Cat Peach.
Of course, we got some flamenco music going on this course. Nice.
Okay, I love that open area. That's fun. What is the Wiggler sleeping there doing?
yeah, nice. That's the Plaza Mayor in Madrid. Nice. Driving through there. And it looks like driving through a big old mall.
Big old mall here.
Oh, I have been to Madrid, but wasn't there for too long. I remember it was years and years ago. I was actually kind of on the way to a different place in Spain. So I was in Madrid for a few hours or half a day, something like that. But I don't quite recall all the
Art-
stuff. But
art
Plaza
gallery?
Mayor, I remember that's a major place.
We're just in
in
an art
Madrid.
gallery there. Or at least they had paintings on the wall.
Oh yeah, and then we go through an art gallery. And I think the music changes slightly when we go through there too. maybe it gets quieter, which may make sense because, going through an art gallery. Be quiet. All right, different path. Food court of sorts.
Once again, I'm asking the game to stop giving me coins in second place. Not okay.
Oh, and back to the plaza. Nice. Okay.
Once again, game, I'm asking you kindly now. That's the 5th coin you've given me in second place. That didn't affect me at all.
Yeah. Art here. I'm liking
Music's great.
I'm liking the poses Funky's doing. Yeah, the music's fun.
Thank you.
Oh, I did pull out the banana in time. Darn it. Tortillas. Ooh. Good. Can I get any good items from this?
No, bananas.
Yeah,
Coins.
I mean banana coins. You're right.
Goombas walking the street dancing. That's not where you should be, buddies.
Oh, nice. Yep, there is one major part I haven't done yet from the tour course. Yep, and here it is. Yep. Yeah.
Soccer? The ball's bouncing?
Yep. Ready for some football? Oh, yeah, there could be a little bit more of that. Ah, can't get to you.
That's close. I like that one, actually. I thought overall it was a little bit longer feeling with more straightaways and less curves. So I thought that was pretty solid.
Not as claustrophobic. This area here is a little tight, but there is the one time you go actually straight through it, forward and then to the right, which is nice. Going this kind of U-turn is a bit much, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Like, you give it a lot of space to do that U-turn.
I'd
I think they did a good job. There's like not as many arrows, all over the place, kind of pointing in various directions. Like one lap, you get like one set of arrows pretty much, and the next lap, a different set of arrows. That's it. And so it feels like more natural, kind of a flow. For like the various parts of Madrid.
You like the unique Mario paintings on the wall? And
I see. Yeah.
Dreamstar comparing it to similar to Vancouver. I agree with that, where it feels like it's got a lot of space and it goes through a couple unique areas.
Yeah.
It could do a little bit more, but at the same time, it's pretty solid.
Yep.
No 90-degree turns, which saves it for me.
Yeah, actually, the one big turn they have is sort of the I don't know, the kind of the spiral going up. And that's a spiral, so it's a lot easier to drive on than a right
Same
turn.
as especially the Goombas and Karibo shoes.
Yeah.
So I would say overall that was a solid tour course. I like that one.
Yeah. Good one for the final city course. Now we're on to Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7. Now this one it's infamous, but not really for the course design itself, but for the music. I'm hoping they've rectified that.
What was wrong with the music?
It was just weird.
Oh.
And not in a good way. Not like the Koopa Cape fun way or whatever, or from a lot of other like of Wii's tracks. It was just kind of weirdly arranged.
Okay, my camera has destroyed me.
I think they've kind of...
Of course I threw that away.
It's a little improved.
What was wrong with the arrangement before?
I don't know. It just felt like I think there was like a lot of weird sort of piano, like weird notes kind of going on with the instruments and the arrangement that they were doing for it was didn't really fit it too well.
I'm not gonna lie, I vaguely remember this. I did not play this enough to have fond
But the
memories
course
of it.
itself it's fine. It's pretty good. Of snow levels, like themed courses, this is probably one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, I mean,
in terms of, like course design and whatnot.
To me, snow is cool, calming, but also fun and like dangerous. And I'm getting like this bit of danger vibe from some of the sharp corners.
Yeah, and it's nice, you have this little bit of underwater section here.
This water be freezing cold.
Gotta avoid all these icicles. You have a choice of path to go. You can go right for the speed boost, but also go left. It's a little shorter, but without any speed boosts. It's nice. Oh, I was not looking at where I was going. But at the same time, this ink is quite awful. Also, I think that is just a shortcut with mushrooms. Did that slow you down quite a bit?
It slowed me down quite a bit. Yeah, it definitely felt like it was not right for me.
Well,
I missed
a bit of Mario Kart.
I missed the light. I was hoping I missed the lightning. I missed spinning out, but I still got hit.
I don't think you can avoid lightning.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think like you said, you avoided the spinning out.
Do you
animation.
fall, do you fall off and die there? By the way,
I actually did not try, but
I didn't
I'm
try.
guessing you do.
It looked like you fall to death.
Yeah, something in Tor, you know, they wouldn't let you fall off in Tor, but I'm guessing here you do. Oh, got someone. This way. I can catch up with these Koops.
Oh, come off of it, man. I even put a brake on there. And yeah, that's nothing I can do. That's a bummer. Nothing I can do. I even put the brake on, but you did too, so it wouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this courses, you can fall there. Okay. Courses features kind of parallel sherbet land with the snow underwater cave. Yeah, I guess I'd say that's true.
It is parallel, but I think it is a little. Better.
I think it's a little more interesting. I think this is a pretty fun course, actually, overall.
Well, the remake Sherbet Land does it pretty well too, though. Yeah.
The piano was a really deep octave. I don't ever want to hate it. It's simpler and calmer for sure.
Simpler, calmer, but I think those kind of weird octave notes kind of really were highlighting the kind of weird syncopation going on, and it just wasn't quite fitting with the simpler, calmer vibes that I was kind of going for. And it kind of felt like the Mario Galaxy themes were being thrown in haphazardly throughout it as well. It's like, oh, remember Galaxy? Here's a do 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 do. Here's a little bit of that, and it's like over top of this kind of weird bass stuff going on. It never really meshed well, and like to my ears.
Is the race over?
I think they tried to make it a little better, so I think it is better.
Nope, the race is halfway over. We still have
Yes.
2 more left.
Yep.
Next up is SNES, the Bowser Castle 3.
This does not look like an SNES course. Gotta say,
No, it
right
looks
from the gate.
awesome.
Yeah, like what? It's actually got verticality. Yeah, you know what I think about it? Yeah, oh, is that just him imitating like a guitar twang?
Yeah, I think
that's
it is.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to turn the magma. That was pain. Oh, I got boosted way ahead.
What? We're actually doing some anti-grav stuff too? No way!
See, what's going to annoy me is if they always had this option to do it in the other
right?
courses.
Like, oh yeah, Mario Kart 8. That was a thing, wasn't it? Like 9 years ago. Yeah, like they forget about this stupid thing most of the time.
Well, I'm just saying
it's awesome.
I'm just saying,
yeah, go up the walls, go upside down.
What I meant to say is like this is an SNES course, and they're willing to go all out, but they didn't do it for some of the other ones.
Right.
I do remember this course vaguely too.
You do?
No, not vaguely. I mean, sorry, the layout a little bit, but this is I don't know.
Maybe I don't think I played the original SNES version, but I remember playing this course on the Game Boy Advance in Super Circle. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, I'm getting Mario Karted.
Well, apparently you can't get yourself wedged in between the wall there.
No, dude.
I just picked up items too.
I had 3 mushrooms.
Yep. See if we can get on top of this wall here. Yeah. So cool. Yeah. I had seen this in a tour. Of course, of course, first part of the tour than here, but it looks really nice.
That's
they
really
definitely added some like more touches to this than tour could possibly have.
Honestly,
it's definitely like they put some effort into making this. What were you saying?
I was just saying it's kind of really annoying that they released all these things first on tour.
Didn't make it. Darn it. Yeah, like if it had been the other way around, like where they tried to make nice looking like great design courses and such first, and then like okay, we'll put them to tour now. That's a lot of really good courses overall, but yeah, okay, good. Thank you, Jim. Oh, but I got myself! No! Get out of here! No! No! That was done with me. Yeah, this course is.
Wait, that
nice.
course is awesome. Actually, that was super fun.
It's like Super Nintendo, Mario Kart. Never heard of it.
There's a higher path, walls. They added coins on top of the thwomps because you can go on top of them.
Yeah.
This might be the first SNA course to get a drastic overhaul. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I think
what's
so.
frustrating is.
Yeah, it is. I think
if
so.
they're willing to do this and not have like the yellow and red, blue blocks, if they're willing to have some verticality, they clearly went all out maybe for Wave 6 DLC. But it's frustrating because it's like that's what I wanted. I want all of them to
right
look
there,
like
they
that.
solved the whole block problem without having to add too much more. Like
They put walls.
No, make it vertical. Like
Yeah.
if you fall off a wall, yeah, like you get picked up and put back on or whatever. Like you don't have to see a wall. You fall down to lava instead or whatever. Yeah, it's what? Do that. Hopefully you see more of that in the next Mario Kart game.
I need someone to jump off this next course. You will probably see me jump off this next course.
All right. Mario Kart Wii Rainbow Road. Spin out. Darn it. Give me a boost. Give me a boost. Look, more of this anti-grav stuff. Nice. I'm getting boosts off of everyone. Suckers. Guess we're going back to Galaxy-inspired soundtracks.
The road looks pretty cool. It's like a disco ball effect going on here.
Yeah.
You still grab around it? You do.
I'm liking the little bit of hang time you get. Oh, there you go. Someone to fall off.
I'm thinking you could cut this with the mushroom. Oh my
Do
gosh.
fireflowers last a bit longer than before? I guess maybe they do.
I would say as being a buff to them. They probably needed it.
Yeah, fireflowers are kind of a bad item. So.
To me, they feel like a worse green shell in some ways, even though that's not true. But
You get multiple of them, but like, yeah.
that looks nice.
Yeah, this is a nice looking course. The soundtrack, sounds great.
I have 3 green shells.
Oh, and guess what? It's a Rainbow Road with 3 laps to it. Not like the N64 one, which only got 1 split up into various sections.
Dude, I'm in 5th place with a single banana. Can the game stop? I know I'm a monkey, but
You're right. We're sorry. Here's a coin.
I mean, seriously. Like, 5th place with a single banana, not even a triple banana.
Oh, good. Actually, when you go off those ramps, it sticks you to the wall
Yeah.
of the course still.
Dude, that doesn't boost me over that? What? With a mushroom? Damn.
Yeah. Still a really good course. Nice.
Show yourself a little bit more, I think, in the pipes.
I love the poses Funky does. It's pretty great. All right. This is nice little things added to the scenery, though it probably looks like taken from other Rainbow Roads, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, no. Buzz off.
Oh. Darn it, I thought I could avoid the blue shell by falling off the course. Though I do like they add the effect still. When you fall off the course, you become like a little bit of a shooting star or meteor as the fire starts trailing around you as you're descending into the atmosphere. Like, yep, we're dead. Yeah, what this course soundtrack needed was, nice kind of full orchestral sound behind it.
I could go
Parts like
boomerang
this.
throw.
So it's nice to hear that in play here. There we go. Nice. Yee, feeling funky.
Way too late on that blue shell. Bummer. Don't need a blue shell on the last lap there at the very end. That's useless. Goes off too slow. Bummer. That was okay. Favorite Rainbow Road?
Oh, the mandatory half pipe. So the one like on my screen,
Yeah.
just over back there, or beyond the
Yeah,
shooting
beyond
star pad.
the long straightaway path. Is that the one you're talking about afterwards?
I think it's this after this here.
Yeah,
So
after
you
this long
shoot
straight
this,
path.
Then there's this mandatory half pipe here jump. They're saying if you actually take it at a really tight angle, you can just kind of cut past it. Instead, back to this.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Well, I never did the lower path there. I did always the upper path.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a. Let's see. Favorite Rainbow Road. Yeah, 7's a really good journey. Yeah, that's a long one, going through all these different parts, the moons and planets and whatnot.
I like this one. I can't say normally Rainbow Roads aren't really my favorite. I think this is a really good one because it doesn't have long stretches of boringness, which like plagues the N64 one.
Yeah,
That one ends up being one of my least favorite at Rainbow Roads.
Yeah, I mean, I did lament the fact that it's only 1 lap in this version, but at the same time, I would probably hate it more if it was 3 laps in total, like whole 3 laps.
Yeah, that was as kids did not like Rainbow Road.
No.
It looked cool. I love the aesthetic of Rainbow Road.
They make it look really good.
And always you'd have fun trying to. The very first thing you try to do is jump off and cut half the course.
I mean, yeah.
But
they made the course more bearable if you can just cook a lot of it out.
The Double Dash one is similar to this. It's got some weird turns that throw you off in that game.
That one weird spiral going up is a bit tricky, honestly. It kind of feels weird, especially if you're not used to Double Dash mechanics. But that one's fun. But it's a little cheap too because stars would fall onto the road.
Yeah.
And then you could be in first place a mile ahead of everyone else, and then now you got a superstar, and well, yeah.
They could probably change that in this game if they wanted to and have stars only fall for people like a little bit past and then disappear pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could change it where it's like first 4 there's my computer.
Yeah.
Like first like 5 or 6 places don't get a star, but the second half team group could get stars. I could see that being a thing. I like the Double Dash one, but that one is really, really good.
But yeah, then you get Wii's and it's really good. It's one of the better Rainbow Roads for sure.
Double Dash has some weird physics. No matter when you play that game, it always feels a bit funky. So I gotta say, that was a really great cup, and actually one I would definitely pick up and play again. Oh, camera angle messed that up.
What happened there?
Means out of the 5 Rainbow Road, 7's the only one that's not made out of squares for some reason. Mixing things up, I guess.
There's a blue Oh, and there's me being cheeky little funky, throwing a shell back at you. No reason to. Yeah, shocker, the blue shell, the spiny shell.
Spiny shell, yep.
Blue shell cup. It's a good one. Yeah, it really is. That is a good one. A lot of good courses in it.
I still think Wave 3 and 4 were peak. We will have to check them out again because I don't remember. Whoa. Credits?
Credits for the DLC.
Credits in a Mario Kart game.
Well, I mean, they had it in the standard game. Yeah, but they've actually not even added a new song and credit sequence for the DLC courses. All right. Oh wait. Oh, it's not called Spiny Cup. Oh really?
I'll have to check it again. Is it blue shell? I thought the official word thing for this spiny shell. We've always called it blue shell because they had a green shell, red shell.
Yeah.
And then they made a blue shell.
Yeah, but
I think it was always called spiny.
I thought it was called spinies technically. But the thing is, it's not a spiny because spinies are different enemies. And they have a red shell.
Oh no, it is called Spiny Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just grumpy.
Oh, just grumpy that. Yeah.
To be fair, I am too. I mean, spinies are a different enemy they invented later.
Yeah, and they have different colored shells.
And they called it green, red, and then spiny shell. It's like, no, that's a blue shell.
Yeah, it's a blue shell.
Everyone is always called it a blue shell.
Yeah, if you're referring to Mario Kart, it's a blue shell. Technically it's spiny, but
think of a common medium.
Green,
People
red,
are like,
blue.
Mario Kart, I got hit by a spiny shell? No, everyone says I got hit by a blue shell. It's been called that forever. They should have just changed the name of it. They should stop being stubborn.
Ooh. Get a little bit of a mashup here, I see.
No, the blue shell is the ice power-up in
songs.
Strikers.
Nice.
It's different. Yeah, it's not true.
Yeah.
You like this mix?
There's the Berlin right here.
Even the Mario movie guy said blue shell before he died.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because pop culture knows that's a blue shell. And if he said, spiny shell, no one would know what the heck he's talking about.
I mean, doesn't even Bowser even point to the spinies whatever those things are called? Even Bowser doesn't know this. Yeah. How would people know watching the movie? Sax guy, what are you doing here?
Back again. Those look like Mario Band-Aids in the middle there holding that
I think it's
photo.
tape, but
I think it's tape, but
and here's Vancouver.
look at that frame rate. That's just actual Nintendo
Yeah,
frame rate.
I
there.
think that's the
It's not
gameplay right there.
It's actual the frame
Yeah.
rate. I'm enjoying the credits. This is a fun little vibe to it.
Trumpet solo in there. Swing for the trombone.
Kind of all the
They will
box,
never come.
the old box and stickers.
Yeah.
With some gameplay going on. It's fun. This is fun.
Ooh, Los Angeles. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
I've seen that sticker twice now.
Ba ba ba. I love the Warriors gold mine side. Just mine.
Yeah. It's, I'm sure I like that sticker actually.
Yeah.
I see a little,
Yeah.
a little with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega
Yeah,
Mushroom,
yeah,
large
yeah.
size clothing is an
Yeah,
awesome.
this is awesome little mashup, mix up, arrangement medley. And off with the whatever this course is called, the soft cone ice cream sundae. Yeah, something like that. Probably unfortunately one of the lesser good original courses. But it was a sign of, new courses to come, so that's nice.
That photo feels very like
Yeah. Photo finish.
GameCube era.
Yeah.
Like Mario Golf definitely had photos at the
Well,
end of there.
I mean, yeah, a lot of those games, and I think actually a lot of the other previous Mario Kart games had like group photos like
Group
that
photos.
for the end of their credits too. Yeah, and it's the largest Mario Kart roster too. So it's, I've seen them all in one shot. Kind of seen them all. Like
Yeah.
Pixel Carrier's way off at the back there, but
is that pink gold Peach? No, probably not.
no, you it's just Peach.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look again at that cup.
Yeah.
I'm going to be pretty positive in this one because this was a good cup.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, we had to wash your credit so we couldn't
Yeah.
push our controller for a while.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is called the Spiny Cup. It is not the Blue Shell Cup.
Yeah.
So it was still probably inappropriately referred to as the Blue Shell Cup.
Right.
Madrid Drive,
Oh,
Rosalina's
I
Ice
had
World,
something.
Bowser Castle 3, Rainbow Road. Crazy enough, I might say Bowser Castle 3 was my favorite out of just as crazy. I think it is a tight, relatively short course, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. Looks awesome, feels really fun to drive, and then you're out of it.
Yeah.
I loved how that felt.
I think there could have been maybe a little bit more on the course itself.
I
guess
would
the
agree with
clumps
that.
Were pretty good.
I would agree there could have been a
Um,
little bit more on the course,
But aside from that, yeah, it looks, it plays really well. Looks great, and I think it's also my favorite. That or Wii Rainbow Road.
Wii Rainbow Road is great.
But I think I give it to Bowser Castle 3 just because it is so changed up from the original. Like, you can tell there's just so much, involvement, like, that had to be changed from, an SNES course to that. Compared to Wii Rainbow Road, which, yeah, it looks nicer here. And maybe plays a little different, but, like, it's still Wii Rainbow Road. Like, it was almost all exactly the same. But SNES Bowser Castle 3, that was like a whole new experience and a good one at that. So yeah, I think I'll give it my favorite course of the Spiny Cup, Bowser Castle 3, and then right behind it, Wii Rainbow Road.
Bowser Castle 3 is 31 years old. Is that true?
I mean, I'm wearing a shirt that says Mario Kart since '92, which, by the way, I'm as old as Mario Kart.
That actually, I mean, I think you're probably
Yeah.
right because
Nope.
the SNES is
Yep.
old.
Nope,
So
that's right. Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's that's a sad realization. Hit me right there.
I mean, so that's pretty crazy. Hey, go back.
And then after that, I would say Madrid Drive and Rosalina's Ice World. Not to say that Rosalina's Ice World's a bad course, but I think it's but Madrid Drive. I don't know. I think
to me, it's 1 or 2 are Bowser Castle Rainbow Road, and
Yep.
3 and 4 are Madrid Drive and Rosalina's Ice World. But you could flip either way.
yeah, but
both
but I
times.
think my order is gonna be Bowser Castle 3, Rainbow Road, Madrid Drive, Rosalina's Ice World. But all good courses in this cup. Yeah, what a good way to end off the DLC after the
To me, it's Bowser Castle 3, Rainbow Road. Okay, I'm trying to think again. Madrid Drive. I like that one. It feels like Vancouver to me.
Mhm. I think my biggest issue with it
I think
is
I do-
only if they had like some of those unique moments of it, like more of it. It's like if you could go through the football stadium for a bit longer, like maybe through the stands and then through the pitch while dodging all the soccer balls, or like maybe more of going through the food market or like plasma.
But Rosalina's Ice World it's got things from other courses. Does it do them all better? I don't know if it does.
It's like it's a good course, but it feels like a lot of other sort of
no. I
good
think
courses,
I
right?
think it's Madrid Drive than Rosalina's Ice World.
Yeah, I think because
it is.
there's a bit more uniqueness to Madrid Drive, and it's still a good course to drive on. That I give it to Madrid Drive as 3rd place.
This booster pass course thing still felt really bloated, mostly due to tour. We'll talk about more about all the booster courses in a second, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think we've kind of talked about the Spiny Cup. I mean,
Yep.
so we just did recently Wave 5 and Wave 6. Out of Wave 6, comparing Spiny and Acorn, these are actually both pretty okay. Acorn is like, it's middling, it's okay.
Oh, good, yeah.
Spiny is definitely a way
It's
better. It's one that if your friends come over, you'll suggest this one,
Yeah.
and everyone will have fun because all 4 courses are solid.
Yeah.
They will probably complain maybe a little bit in Rosalina's as they drive off of it, especially if your friends aren't that good at Mario Kart. There's places to drive off of that.
Drive off. Actually, looking at it, there's
All
3
three.
courses. The last 3 courses are
All
a lot of
places to
where
drive off.
You have places to drive off.
I drove
of.
off Rainbow Road. I didn't drive off Bowser Castle, but no, I did. Actually, I drove off all 3 of those. Oh
Yeah.
no, not Rosalina's. funny
Bowser's Castle 3. Technically, I did, but it wasn't like off the course completely. I fell between like the wall.
enough. It's a harder one, but
yeah.
almost always the last
Yeah.
one they make a little bit harder.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, so that one's solid. Let's look at Wave 5 then real quick. So we have the Feather and Cherry.
Yeah, Feather and Cherry, and definitely give it to Feather.
Definitely
Feather's the better
Feather.
one.
It's pretty easy on that one.
Yeah, Cherry
Okay.
felt out of these 4, Cherry is the worst.
Any final thoughts on the Spiny Cup before we kind of end our stream and maybe talk a little bit about cups or like final thoughts? But the thing is, it's gonna be a little bit hard because we've not played for a long time. But we can look through all the cups again.
It's been a long time. But yeah, nope. I think Spiny Cup is a great way to end off the course. I think they picked some really good ones here and did a good job with making them look like they actually belong in 8 Deluxe. Maybe a little bit more could have been done to Madrid Drive with the aesthetic, like the looks of it. I think some of the blocky or the textures maybe are a bit too flat. But, I mean, it still looks pretty good. Especially, like, going through the art gallery and seeing all that original art. Like, some of it from Tour, like the original they made for Tour. That's a nice little kind of send-off to Tour as well.
But once again, I would complain that you drive through a little art gallery, your eyes notice 4 paintings on the wall, and then you're out of it.
And then you're out of it, yeah.
What if we just drove through a wing of a museum and you just drove through 30 paintings on either side of the wall as you kind of twist and turn through a museum and then exit?
It'd also be kind of fun to see like paintings based off of real works, but done in a Mario way.
Yes, do the
Like
Mona
Van Gogh or
Lisa,
Picasso, yeah.
but with Peach's face. A Peach Mona Lisa, something kind of funny maybe.
Do the Scream, but Luigi instead.
But Luigi instead. There's fan art of that online already. They don't have to do that, but like I think that'd be kind of
original
fun.
art's nice too, but like if you're gonna do a section like that, do a little
little
bit
bit
more of
more.
it. Like it felt a little too short. Like when it comes to those sections of Madrid Drive, I think overall that it was a good length for a course, but it could have done more within those individual sections, I believe. But yeah,
Overall,
I mean, yeah, Spiny Cup great. And off on a Rainbow Road too. That's good feels.
Okay, next I guess let's rank the DLC. That's fine with me. We can rank the DLC.
We can rank it just as
You
best
know
as we can.
Actually, that'll be better than maybe going by cups or courses, we can do it by wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Yeah.
That might make it a little bit easier for now to group it up.
Yes.
So let's take a look at.
But in note that we haven't played a lot of these earlier
Over a
waves
year.
over a year.
Over a
So maybe we can't recall everything. But I think for the most part, we have a good understanding of like what our favorites are and whatnot. Yeah.
Let's quickly just go through all the courses just from wave 1, just so I can see these again.
All right. Golden Dash with Paris,
Golden-
Toad, Choco, Coconuts, Lucky Cats, Tokyo, Shroom, Sky, Ninja. Turn Up with the New York Minutes, Mario Circuit, Calamari, and Waluigi. Pinball. Propeller, Sydney, Snow, Mushroom, Sky High Sunday,
Okay.
Rock, London, Boo, Rock, Maple. And this is wave 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Moon Cup with Berlin, Peach, Mary, and Rainbow Road, the 3DS version.
Okay.
That's wave 3. Now wave 4. It's Fruit Cup, Amsterdam, Riverside, DK, Yoshi's Island. And Boomerang Cup, which is the Bangkok Mario Circuit DS, Waluigi, and Singapore. Wave 5 for the Feather Cup is Athens, Daisy, Moonview, and Squeaky Clean Sprint. And the Cherry Cup, Los Angeles Sunsets, Koopa, and Vancouver. Then finally, Wave 6 had Acorn Cup with Rome, DK, Daisy, Piranha Plant Cove, and the Spiny Cup with Madrid, Rosalina's, Ice World, Bowser Castle 3, and Rainbow Road from the Wii.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading chat, and there's that thought right there is also I agree with it.
Calamari, Mario Circuit 3,
This right
and
here.
Sky High all in the same.
If we're just going by cups, this right here is worst cup.
I would agree. Turnip we did not like. I remember not liking
that
Mario
probably
Circuit 3.
also brings down Wave 2 as well. Yeah, I think Wave 2 then overall becomes
I remember
worst
liking
wave.
Sky High Sunday's aesthetic.
I like the
but
aesthetics. The course layout itself wasn't that great. It was pretty simple. Mushroom Gorge is good. Sunland is pretty good, and Cindy is good too. But it really doesn't, unfortunately, bring up from Mario Circuit 3 and Calamari.
Waluigi Pinball is way too good to be in this grouping.
It is.
It's
And unfortunately, though,
unfortunate.
they didn't really do, I think, as good a job as they could have with the as well. Like, they have the flashing neon lights, the pinball aesthetic. I think they could have done a little bit more here as well with it. So, yeah, overall, I think Wave 2, worst of the bunch, which is surprising because Wave 1 doesn't really have that much good in it either. But
I'm looking at Wave 1,
some.
and I'm not like too excited by it.
No.
I remember Ninja Highway probably my standout favorite.
Yeah. Really,
I-
just like kind of the aesthetic and the
the
theming
aesthetic
of it.
and the
The theming,
theme,
yeah.
and it's just kind of fun to drive
Mhm.
around. And once again, as opposed to doing all of Tokyo or something, you are just in a ninja hideout driving through it, and that is
Yeah.
all you're doing.
Right, and it's funny you mention that because Tokyo Blur is at the start of that same cup in Wave 2, Wave 1,
And
sorry.
Tokyo Blur
And
is
that's-
bloated. It is.
It is arguably the worst of the tour courses.
And that's such a bummer because you feel like Nintendo would want to make their
There's-
own Tokyo
Yeah.
where they're at just like so much better, and they kind
Like,
of
why
missed
can't
it.
we run like race past the high-speed train rail or like go near like see actually the well that's not the right place. I'm thinking of the right place. Never mind.
Tokyo
but-
Sky Garden and Shroom
Ridge.
are bad.
Shroom Ridge
yeah.
it's fine.
Shroom Ridge
Sky
is a little bit
Garden's not
boring.
So great. It's boring though.
It's
yeah,
a
Shroom Ridge is
it's
boring.
we've had a couple of courses where you drive against traffic, and that's another one, but it's not that nighttime
Yeah.
setting, and it's not
Yeah.
it's not as fun. It's like a highway. But
Yeah. They probably could have done a little bit more. Seeing as like it's coming from the DS, which the DS had decent courses, but I
Lucky
like,
Cat Cup is
some good
straight
aesthetics.
garbage.
Some of the course layouts were not. so great.
Okay, it's pretty true.
Yeah.
That hurts it a lot. Unfortunately for fortunately for Wave 1, Wave 2 is worse.
Yeah.
So Wave 1 escapes,
Yeah.
but
Like I think Wave 2 maybe had like one or two courses that were better than most of the courses from Wave 1, but also had the worst
that Silver
courses.
Cup, yeah.
So yeah, Wave 2 is the worst. I think
Ridge-
followed by Wave 1.
Ridge and Ninja are the only reasons why people like Wave 1 go back to Wave 1.
Ridge and Ninja. Yeah.
Shroom, well, I love Ninja. Shroom I think is okay. Go to the first one.
I mean, Coconut Mall is fine.
I
I
have
don't
a
like how it
fond
looks.
I have a fond memory of Cocoa Mountain,
I
but
don't like how it looks.
but Cocoa Mountain should be way
it's-
darker. I
yeah,
don't like how cartoony it
It's
looks.
a good course to race around, but I don't like the look of it. They really messed up with the look
Cocoa
of it.
Mountain. It looks
Like
like
Cocoa
it's made of,
Mountain is
Cocoa
that was
Mountain to me
fun
looks like
too.
it's made of Play-Doh,
yeah.
and I want it to look like a chocolate mountain,
Yeah,
not
it's
Play-Doh.
a shame as the waves went on, they didn't come back to like Wave 1 and be like, oh, by the way, we've updated the courses so they have a better look. It matches like the stuff you see in
You know,
later courses.
And Coconut Mall should have been a slam dunk. That course is awesome.
Yeah,
Actually.
it really that should have been like
And
Wave
it's
one's-
okay,
yeah,
but it's not as good as the Wii version.
Yep.
Is the problem for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. All right, so Wave 2, then Wave 1. Now, what do you think comes in 4th place?
Can we look at Wave 3 again? We're looking at Wave 3.
I don't know. Wave 3 was pretty
Wave
fun.
3 is strong.
Wave 3 was strong. I remember really liking it when we played it first.
Maple
But
Treeway's good.
But then again, Wave 3 might have also been really good when we played it because we played Wave 2 and 1 before
we
that.
played it right before it.
Yeah.
Boo Lake though is also a good example of like an old course brought back with much
Yeah.
better, where they have the old idea, but then add new things to it to make it way fun. I like Boo Lake. I think it was a little short and could add more things to it, but
Unfortunately,
still cool.
yeah, out of this group right here, London Loop is not so
Not
great.
good.
No,
yeah.
but all the other ones are, well, Rock Mountain's all right. The other ones are good. Yeah, and here also all good courses, I would say.
There's
But
solid,
I
there's all solid
think
ones there.
later waves had better.
Later waves, I think,
But I
get
think
better.
later waves have better. So I would say maybe this could be the 4th place wave as well, Wave 3, even though this is
I
some
think
good
they
stuff.
I think they get stronger and stronger, generally as they've been
Yes.
going on. Let's
But,
check Wave 4.
Let's check Wave 4 again. This has some good stuff.
This
and
is-
some.
Let's see here. Amsterdam Drift,
That was also a pretty
that's
bad city
bad.
course.
Riverside Park.
That was all
I
right.
honestly don't really remember that one super well, but DK Summit's good.
Good, and
Yoshi's
Yoshi's
Island
Island
is good.
It was
Really
pretty
good. Really
yeah,
good.
Yeah. Bangkok Rush was
It's another
good,
kind of Vancouver. I think
Yeah.
it's a little bit worse than the Vancouver,
Yeah,
but like
mhm.
in that ballpark.
but yeah, I think they had some good ideas with that one.
All these seems
and
great.
and
Singapore, good. Singapore was
good.
really good.
Yeah, that was a good one. DS Mario Circuit, I think they did some updates to the look of it, which is nice, but it wasn't always my favorite course
Yeah.
anyways, so it was fine.
Someone
And
said
what would you say that was good?
Amsterdam is meh. Riverside is somewhat interesting. Summit is good. Yoshi's amazing. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Amsterdam.
It's a pretty
is-
interesting order to have, like, from kind of bad to
It gets
good.
it just gets better as
Yeah.
it goes on. But I agree. Yoshi's Island was awesome. That was the one that they changed all the stuff on.
And they kind of do the same with the Boomerang Cup too with this wave. I mean, not to say Bangkok Rock is bad. I mean, but it kind of goes from all right to really good. Although, yeah, Wave 5 is. Oh, sorry, Wave 4 is
Wave 4's
interesting
strong.
here.
Actually,
it's
Wave 4's
pretty
pretty
strong. It kind of goes from low to high, and the highs are pretty good here. So it's.
I think if we played this one again, we'd feel a little bit more fondly for it. Because I remember Yoshi Island, because that's when they
think so, yeah.
changed all the effects and
They
stuff
changed
too.
sound effects. They changed a lot of looks. Even the end of the course when you beat it, it changed the music and stuff too. There's a lot of effort in that one. Okay, Wave 5.
Bummer because
Honestly,
Feather
Feather
is
Cup
really
is really
good.
strong. It beats out a
really
lot of
strong.
these.
It
I think it
beats
beats out a lot of these previous cups.
It beats
honestly,
out a lot of previous
but
cuts.
Cherry Cup brings it down a lot.
The
Kind of
Cherry
like what
Cup's-
happened here with Wave 2. Pearly
It's
Cup
way
was pretty
better.
Good.
It's way better than Wave 2.
It definitely. It's a similar situation where Pearly Cup has some good stuff, but then brought down by Turnip.
But yeah, Cherry
While
brings down Wave
Feather
5
Cup
hard.
is really good, being brought down by just mediocre Cherry Cup. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, that. Unfortunately, that might make it 4th place. I think I would probably rank this one a little better, wave-wise. This wave better than Wave 5. Because after playing this, my mood was brought down quite a bit. Like,
well,
after,
I'm looking at it, and like once again, I'm just trying to think of if you told me right now, let's play 4 more cup races. What do you want to play? And I'm looking at these cups, going, I'm not choosing Cherry ever.
yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm
Yeah.
looking because I'm looking at this going, Laps is that's okay. Oh, Wilds, oh my! Like I immediately feel the drain out of my energy,
Wilds,
and it's like,
okay,
oh, I gotta
okay,
get
Vancouver,
through
okay, yeah.
that. And KoopaKungFu, I'm like, oh, that one's okay. Vancouver's okay. It's just like, oh, everything's okay, and Wilds drains my energy.
Ugh. Yeah.
So that's not for me.
Okay.
And what about 6?
Wave 6. It's pretty strong.
Wave 6 is really strong.
It's pretty strong.
This one is the meh version of it, but
Yep.
it's like it's not a bad
It's
version.
not bad. And then this is really good. It was really good. Ooh. But looking back at it, this one, that's not usually as bad as, I was thinking. This got some good stuff, but is it as good as some of these later waves?
Fortunately, I hate to say this, but a lot of these cups are like, how is the tour cup?
Yeah.
How's the tour course?
Yeah.
Is it like? Is it? Okay,
It does kind of come down to.
Is it
okay.
like because you'll have a couple of meh courses, one great course from an old game brought back, and then it's like,
And a tour,
is the tour course?
But wait, is that? Well, look at that tour course. Is it in Athens?
Is it okay to
or
play?
Is it a Tokyo?
Is it Tokyo Blur or is it Athens Dad?
Yeah.
Like, is it like, can I
Yeah.
play it and have some decent fun, or am I just want to get that over as quick as possible?
Yeah. I mean, be bored like London Loop, or gonna have some fun like Madrid or Sydney. You just,
Okay, I mean, if
Singapore
we
even,
haven't
yeah.
done, we're not doing the cups yet. We can do the cups in a second. We're just
Yeah.
trying to do waves.
Yeah,
I think
waves.
if we do waves, I'm probably arguing. It's got to be the strongest ones are 3, 4, 6.
I would
right?
Yeah.
Followed by 5, 1, 2. Somewhere. No, I'm saying the top 3 were 3, 4, and 6. I haven't ordered them yet, and the bottom 3 for me are 5, 1,
Yeah.
2.
Oh,
Honestly,
sorry.
in that order.
Ah, sorry.
5, 1, and 2. I already know those are probably my bottom 3.
Okay.
Wave 5, Wave 1, Wave 2. Wave 2 being the worst
Yeah.
because unfortunately Turtle Cup
Yep.
is so bad.
In that order: 5, 1, 2. Now
That's 4, 5, 6.
bottom 3. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. Now what's 3,
What's-
2, and 1?
What's 3, 2, and 1?
Ooh.
Go back to Wave 6 again. Okay, I'm riding high off of Spiny Cup, the Blue Shell
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah,
Let's go
mhm,
back to
yeah,
this one in front of it. No, sorry, to the Acorn?
Yeah.
No, Acorn.
Oh, sorry. Acorn. I mean, this is all part of the Wave 6.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to judge Wave 6 right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Acorn's pretty meh.
It-
Looking at it,
does,
it's pretty meh.
does make it bring it down a bit.
So is Wave 3 or 4 stronger than the menace?
I guess you can kind of be like, of a wave, which is the meh cup and which is the good cup or great cup?
No, Wave 3 is pretty strong because
It's pretty good because I think,
I would say that there's some higher highs in other cups, but everything here is pretty solid
yeah,
on both cups.
yeah, I'd say it's solid. I don't think maybe as great as some of these other ones, but it's all solid. I would
Yeah.
say, yeah.
And look at Wave 4 then. Okay.
But these are some pretty good ones. I mean, it is kind of loaded with tour cups, their courses though, and that ranges from Amsterdam to Singapore. Some of the, like, not the worst, but not great, but up to some of the best. Singapore, yeah.
I would
This
I would maybe say it's either I think it's 3, 4, 6 or 4, 3, 6 for the waves.
yeah.
I think 3 or 4 are stronger than 6, unfortunately, because I think the Spiny Cup is great, but
I think I'm gonna. Okay, so I think my order is now from worst to best.
yes.
Wave 2, Wave 1, Wave 5, Wave 3, Wave 4, Wave 6.
Wave 6 your favorite?
I
Okay.
think, yeah, I think I'll give it to 6.
Okay.
Because I was deciding between 3 and 4.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun with 3, but but with 4, I do like Yoshi's Island. I think just does a really good job with it, and those tour cups are pretty good too. Courses.
Okay, I'd say for me, in order from worst to best, is going to be Wave 5, Wave 2, Wave 1, Wave 5.
Now what's third?
Go back to Wave 4. That's Wave 3.
Oh, sorry.
Wave 6, Wave 4, Wave 3. I think Wave 3 is my favorite.
Ooh, okay.
I think. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I'm trying to also think what's my favorite course out of all this. That might be another fun way to do this. I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with either 3, 4, 6 or 4, 3, 6. I think they're all okay. I think 6 has better courses in some ways, but I think there's 6 solid courses in Rock and Moon between the two of them. Between Blue Lake, Maple Tree Way both being great. I think Rock Art Mountain's just meh-ish.
Yeah.
And I think Moon Cup has where are you going? Moon Cup?
Moon Cup.
I think
all those are really solid.
I think all those are really solid.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too, because like that's why I think between wave 3 and 4 for that second place, really, it's like one of them gets a third. It's because I think it's.
Let's see. Chat says Swizzly says 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1. Wait, you put 2 way above 5 and 1? Dreamstar says 4, 6, 3, 5, 1, 2, with 3 and 6 being interchangeable. So you're pretty similar to us. 4, 6, 3 are all pretty solid. We're all thinking the same thing. We're all agreeing that 5, 1, and 2 are the worst.
Yeah.
And honestly, it seems like everyone's got an order for 3, 4, and 6.
I do remember having a lot of fun with all of wave 3, though. Between those two, it's pretty close for me between these 3 and 4.
Yeah,
second place with wave 6, I'm gonna put it first. But the Acorn Cup is kind of just more.
Oh no, that's what I was saying, Swizzly. You said you had 2, 5, 1 as the worst. You're saying 2 is better than 5, which is better than 1. I'm a surprise because I felt like most people agreed that
Feather is just way better than Cherry. Was just meh.
Cherry's pretty meh, but
bad.
Turn is bad.
Propeller is okay.
And Propeller's okay, but Feather just to me is a good cup. Actually, one of the better cups.
Really don't like Cherry. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's 2 tour courses there,
that
city courses.
That's fair.
Sunset Wilds was.
If you really hate Cherry, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I could see why you don't like that one. Yeah. Actually, okay. So yeah, those are our rankings.
Cool.
Again, for us, bottom 3 were these 3 waves: 2, 1, and 5, and then it kind of differed a little bit between the top 3, 3, 4, or 6. But
we all kind of had the same thing.
We all kind of pretty much agree on that. That those 3 waves in particular are the better waves.
Now, I guess my interesting thing would be, what is your favorite cup? Favorite cup.
And least favorite cup, and then maybe we can kind of decide some in between. Oh, and favorite course and least favorite course. Ooh.
Favorite course and least favorite course.
Maybe go
first.
Do we do course first or cup first? Maybe course first.
The hard thing with course and cup is that your favorite course is probably not in your favorite. Might not be in your favorite cup.
Yeah. So what do you want to go for?
I'll do cups. Let's do cups first because we're kind of going big to
cup
small.
First, okay.
Waves to cups now. Favorite cup.
Well, we could probably rule out 1, 2. I don't think any of these cups.
No, none of those cups are gonna make it.
Rock Cup, here it is. Here's your Moon Cup.
Okay, if you're scrolling through these.
Fruit Cup, Boomerang Cup, Feather Cup, Cherry, Acorn, and Spiny.
Okay, favorite. This is hard. Okay, for me.
Cup. Ooh.
Wow. Okay, so for me, I'm looking right now. Oh boy, this is actually hard. So I think it's between Rock, Moon, Feather, Spiny, and Apple. Is Apple the other?
Moon, Feather, Spiny, Apple. Yeah, or Fruit.
Fruit, not Apple, but Fruit.
I would agree. I don't really consider Rock up there as much because London Loop was really boring. It was like too long.
I agree, and I don't like.
And Rock Mountain it's fine. But Blue Lake is really great.
Good.
And Maple Street was also really good, too.
People love Maple. I don't love Maple as much as other people do. That's a personal preference. I know it. I know Maple is really fun. I don't know why I don't like it as much.
So that's why I can't really consider the Rock, because I think I consider these other courses in these other cups better, in my opinion. And then, and Feather's one, yes. Because actually, I think for me,
Moon or Blue Shell's the best, is what someone said. Yeah, we're definitely up there thinking that too.
For me,
so Feather, I love because I love Squeaky Clean Sprint. I thought that was an awesome course.
It's a really good course.
Moonview is fun and solid, and Daisy is a little meh, but there's nothing wrong with it.
But nothing right. And then
Athens was good.
Is a good tour course.
Athens was good.
Yeah.
In fact, Daisy ends up being the worst, which is rare for not the tour course to feel like one of the worst ones. And I would say Daisy is still perfectly acceptable. It's just not as interesting as it could have been, or as new courses are.
Yeah. That's actually in consideration for me, this Feather Cup.
Yeah, the Feather Cup I think is really good.
Spiny as well. I think all these are
Spiny
solid
is the
courses.
same as issues. Same thing as Feather, where Madrid is a good tour course. Rosalina is the Meg course, similar to
but not
similar to Daisy Cruiser.
But not bad.
but not bad.
And then Bowser Castle
Bowser's
is amazing.
Yep. Similar to
Recreation
how
and Rainbow Roads, is a good course as well.
and Rainbow Road's really, really fun.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that's probably the best one.
That kind of seems to be the pattern, I think, with these really good cups. It's like there's a course that's not really like mega good, and then everything else is above that. Like I think pretty much your lowest course has got to be like a meg good. Like you played it, it's like
Yeah.
this is a good course, but the other courses in this cup are better. So it's like, why couldn't this course be as good as these? Like that's like my only thought when it comes to like these cups. It's like the worst cup or course is not because it's a bad course. It's just because, well, they probably could just done a little more with it and went on par with all these other courses.
Moon has Berlin Byways, which I think is an okay-ish tour one. It's not as good, I think, as actually the Feather and Spiny offer.
It's pretty good, but I think there could have been more throughout it. I do like the Berlin Wall as Womps. That's pretty clever.
Peach is really good.
That was
Mary,
really
I
good.
found like a slightly bit boring, but the
course
holiday theme is amazing.
It's amazing theme, and they do run with it.
And they do run with it
Yeah,
all the way.
It's good, but the course layout itself is so. It's really interesting.
And that rainbow
unfortunately.
is good too. That's a good rainbow.
It's a good rainbow road. Yes.
I think the thing with this course is there's not a single stinker in this one.
Yeah.
Every single one is a pretty fun play.
Mhm.
So you're not looking at like, oh, I gotta get through that course.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, this is all
But
fun.
yeah, Peach Gardens I think can carry that cup too to be someone's favorite. It's a good one. It is well done because like you do the first two laps are one direction, and the last lap is going through the whole course in reverse.
Reverse. That was really fun.
It's really well done.
You look at fruit again.
Here, what I really love Yoshi's Island, and the DK Summit is a great course. Riverside Park was fine, and Amsterdam. We already mentioned this before. Yeah,
Yoshi's just so good. Yoshi hard carries that one really hard. I mean, it's so good.
The aesthetic and everything about it is good. I think the course layout could have been a little bit better. It's a bit simple, like in terms of what you're actually driving on, but there's a good bit of obstacles that are unique to that course. I think the aesthetic really.
I wish they
really
put
carries that.
the tour courses in like 2 or 3 separate cups.
yeah,
Like just
right.
grouped them all in a cup and just called it like the international tour, and you just drove through a bunch of cities
Yeah.
and then kept them out of the other cups in some
Yeah.
ways. Because I would actually do those occasionally. Like I would play
Yes.
one of those tour.
And be like, yeah, you know what? Let's
But-
go play, courses that are based off of these cities. That's kind of neat.
The only cup they should put in is the trash.
can. That's the trash can.
The international cup, the World Cup, and get that'd be fun. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, but anyways, back to at hand. This is really tough. I
Favorite
have some
cup?
recency bias because we just played
These-
Feather and Blue Shell.
Spiny, yeah.
Moon's
Blue.
really good. I don't know. If you asked me to play which one I want to play right now, though, I'd probably say I really want to play Squeaky Clean Sprint again. I really want to play Yoshi's Island again. I really want to play Bowser's Castle 3 again. Like that one gets me hyped.
And Peach's Gardens too. That's a fun one.
I want to play Peaches and Mary. Those would both be fun again, honestly. Wow, this is really tough, actually, because all of them have some pros and cons. It's probably not Fruit Cup for me.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it starts off a little too weak, and then
Starts off too
finally
weak,
gets
and I don't
good.
think
And then
Riverside's
finally
that
gets really
great.
good. But like all these other ones have like good to great.
Man, imagine if they put a cup of just like the good courses.
You can make that yourself.
Bowser-
you can kind of make that yourself with
Like
the
a-
versus races.
Yeah,
right?
you could do that versus
Yeah,
races.
you can just verse race your favorite courses and then make your own good cup that way, I suppose, or online, right?
Yeah.
I think
You could make your
I
own.
think you can make your own course cup like that online. So
Madrid. I mean, I'd say Blue Shell Pro. I'd probably say Spiny, honestly. I'd probably say Spiny. I'm trying to think of it. I think Madrid is a good enough tour that's pretty solid. Athens is probably better, but Daisy Cruiser I think is worse than Rosalina's Ice World. I have an easier time driving Daisy Cruiser. It's less stressful. Very relaxing, easy race.
The question that what I'm thinking of is like if I had to pick a cup and then have to play all of those courses all over again, am I gonna have a great time playing all those cup courses again? Like
I probably wouldn't have a good time Rosalina's Ice World. I'd probably want to like get through that pretty quickly.
I think that is my only reason why I'm going
Yeah.
away from Spiny Cup. And I think I go with Moon Cup. Even though Merry Mountain
Yeah.
isn't a great course layout per se, the theming of it is just so much fun.
Yeah, you'd have fun playing this cup again. You wouldn't have there's no course that This one though, I'd also say is a course
again. It's like
I have
this
no
too.
stress.
Yeah.
Moonview Highway is the only one that stresses me a little bit.
Yeah.
But in a kind of good tensiony car
it's
ray.
also kind of neat that the boost pads randomize every time you play it, or I think between a couple.
Oh,
of
I
patterns.
agree with you. Actually, I agree. I think it's Feather or Moon. Actually.
Well, I didn't mean this perspective.
No. You're right. Because you're right. Because Rosalie and Ice World is enough of a deterrent compared to the other ones.
Yeah. But Daisy Cruiser is kind of like that too. So maybe.
No, I think it's Moon. Honestly, yeah. The more I look at it, I think it is Moon. I mean, I know people said
like
that.
I had fun with Berlin. There are some things where I think it could be a little better. I think the third part of it, or the first or second part of it, where you drive around the highway and avoiding cars. That's not too great, but everything else about it was good. Peach is great. I love that one. Mary Mountain.
Yeah, you're right. Rainbow said it too. Moon is more consistent. There's no clear downsides. Feather's probably the next closest, with only Daisy being meh. And I have good
Athens,
memories, but
and Athens is a great course. There are some parts of it, I think, even when I was racing it, where like you can kind of get stuck behind some geometry. There's I think you could have polished it a little bit more, but it's still a really good course.
Well,
yeah.
Swizzly, you put.
I think I give it to Moon Cup.
Swizzly put Moon, Spiny, Fruit, Rock, Boomerang, Golden Mushroom, Propeller, Feather, Acorn Trip. You put Feather that low. I'm surprised. Because you say half and half for Feather.
Half and half. I guess if you don't like the tour, is it the tour course you're not liking, or the Moonview perhaps?
That's
or
cool.
Daisy's?
It's just interesting because I disagree with you because I do feel Squeaky Clean's really great, and I feel like Moonview's
is a good course. Like,
and I think Daisy's boring, but I thought Athens was fine. So interesting.
Yep. I mean, I like the
Dreamstar said,
definitely please keep giving us your different opinions, because it's nice to.
Dreamstar said
hear them.
Moon, Boomerang, Spiny, Feather, Fruit, Acorn, Rock, Cherry, Propeller, Lucky Cat, Golden Dash, Turnip.
Yep, as least this is my worst cup for sure. So
I
put Moon at best, then I put Turnip as worst.
I'm seeing Turnip, Lucky Cat, Cherry kind of consistently near the bottom. Turnip, Cherry.
Yeah, Turnip, Lucky Cat, which is unfortunate. Ninja Highway stuck in there. But I would agree, because Tokyo Blur is also there, and Sky Garden, Shroom Ridge is not fun. Yeah, no, okay, I agree with that as being the worst.
Turnip.
So yeah, bottom three, is there anything else that's worse than
I saw a couple of Golden Dash.
Golden Dash? I might have to say these first three are probably my least favorite three, because at least but Cherry had some really disappointment to it too. Like with Golden Dash, it's like you look at this and it's like, oh, I can kind of see what I'm in for. It's fine. Here it's like, oh, Sunset Wild, like these look pretty good, and then you play them, it's like, oh, they really weren't that
Golden
good.
Dash makes you sad. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because you say Coconut Mall from the Wii. That should immediately make it a great.
Yeah, Chocomountain from N64. Toad Circuit from 3DS actually is
not a bad one
that's
either.
That's a pretty good circuit
On
course,
paper, this does not sound like it'd be bad. It ends up being forgettable, which is what's probably the biggest crime.
It's forgettable. And
Wii Coconut Mall should not be forgivable, because I literally remember driving into like Barack Obama on a car as a me, going back and forth, like yelling at you, and like that is so memorable.
And they take that away.
And they take that away.
And at first, even there was just Shy Guys parked in cars. Like they weren't even moving or anything. They finally made them move in a later update, but like, yeah, they just made it disappointing. Which
put propeller down there too. Let's see, what was in the Propeller Cup again?
Yeah, I can see that.
I thought Sydney Sprint was actually not a bad tour one.
Sydney Sprint was a pretty good tour one.
I didn't love Snowland.
It's fine. Mushroom Gorge is a good one, but I think I don't think it's maybe as fun as the Wii as it was in the Wii.
Yeah.
And then Sky High Sunday was mediocre, unfortunately, for a new course. But, that happens. So, yeah, I can see being ranked low as well.
Okay, cool. I mean, I agree. I think we mostly all agreed
that Turnip is the worst.
Turnip's the worst.
Or most everyone agrees.
I saw some Cherries as the worst. I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
And Lucky Cat, too. I can see that.
And Golden Dash.
And Golden Dash is
down
being down there. So these four is worst. Then top four, I think I saw a lot of Moon, a lot of Spiny. There's a lot of
Feather.
Fruit.
I saw some Fruit. I saw some Boomerang. I saw a couple.
Yeah, and Boomerang I put up there too. Honestly, that is a pretty good lineup there as well.
Okay, cool. So, what would be your favorite and least favorite course?
Course.
Now, least favorite course for me is going to be one of the SNES ones probably.
Least favorite is Mario Circuit 3. I answered this at the beginning of the stream, and
Yep.
I'm still holding to it after playing all this as well.
Yeah,
even after all of these other ones too.
Yeah.
Mario Circuit 3. It is lazy.
Yeah, it's a bad
It is
one.
boring to play. It is terrible to look at. It's just awful. I really can't believe that they decided that was
Yeah.
good. Tour had better versions of Mario Circuit 3. Tour, the mobile game, had better
Yeah.
versions of this
Yeah,
course.
Mario Circuit
with
3
like
is
jumps
bad.
and question mark blocks. You like you jump off of the Goombas to avoid. That had like no, it's bad. It's just
Yeah,
bad.
I would have to agree. I'm trying to think if there's anything that's worse than that. I don't really think there is. You could go scroll through a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking through. There are some other pretty bad courses, but like
No.
I would play. I think
Honestly,
any of these other courses.
I don't hate Tour as much as some of the people I think in chat do.
Yeah.
Most of the Tour courses I don't hate. I think they all suffer from
No,
the same problems.
yeah,
but
they
I don't
do.
hate them.
and again, like I give the Taurus credit. Like I do like when they have like the reverse and tricky trick versions of those courses because those can be pretty fun. Like when they add a whole bunch of ramps and other obstacles and stuff to deal with. But like none of that.
yeah.
Like they didn't bring any of that innovation or whatever over to Mario Circuit 3 here. And like Calamari Desert, it's a boring course, but at least it changes up on lap 3 when you go onto the tracks, or lap 2, I think. When you go onto the tracks,
Yeah.
you race the tracks for a lap.
That was a boring course, even the N64. That needed a remodel,
It
a
needs some more
redesign.
done. Yeah, but no, looking through all this again, I just
No, yeah. I think there's nothing worse than Mario.
what,
Circuit 3.
And what other courses would you say would be around that? Maybe Tokyo Blur is pretty boring. But at least it's different.
I don't rank it
know.
anywhere near Mario Circuit 3. I think
don't
Mario
think
Circuit 3 is
so.
a world of its
No.
own, how bad
Yeah.
it is.
Maybe.
Like, even
yeah,
I
don't
don't
know.
like- If you go Cherry, I don't like Sunset Wilds that much.
But
It's
it'll-
better than
But it looks way better.
it looks
than
way
this.
better than Mario Circuit 3, and it's got a little
it has
bit
a
of
little bit more
hill.
effort to it. Like there's the Shy Guy singing adds to the song. There's nothing more added to this. Yeah, no.
They didn't even swap the background music. It's bad. Oh,
Yeah,
that's true. I
yeah,
didn't think about
yeah,
that.
right. The music's the same. I think it really is on a league on its own. Like everything else can be bad, mediocre, but this is awful.
Yeah.
Like, and
And that's such an
it-
anchor. This is not a good cup already,
No.
and that is such an anchor that poor Waluigi Pinball, which was just it's like a meh good.
Yeah.
Actually, in the grand scheme of things, unfortunately.
yeah.
Calamari Does It is a meh bad.
Yeah. New York
And-
Minute is meh.
Meh bad. I think it's just meh bad. I think it's meh. Yeah, maybe meh bad.
Meh. I have to
Meh.
play it again, but like of this cup, it might be my favorite just because it was different. But Waluigi, gosh.
Mario
Yeah.
Circuit 3, here it comes.
That's just.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anything else that's close? If you go down the next grouping too,
anything else that comes close? I mean,
nothing for me comes close personally.
I don't really think so.
It's like a whole S tier of its own of bad.
Yeah. I mean, there are some boring courses. There are
There's
some
some
other
other
ones that don't look good. Like
A,
this
B
first cup, there's some
tier,
like
but
these don't look good, but they at least play better than that. It's like Toad Circuit maybe or Coconut Mall perhaps with the look of it, but it's so fun to race on.
I mean, which one's
Choco Mountain is also
yeah.
so kind of fun. It looks bad, but
yeah, it looks
it's so
bad.
fun.
Choco Mountain looks so bad. I hate how they made that course
Yeah,
look.
like,
Even that.
we would put Toad Circuit. You mean? Yeah, it just looks bad. Like it's a circuit course, so it's not gonna be that fun. But like technically, this is a circuit course
You put
too.
Toad Factory. Oh, see, Toad Factory would be so much better than.
Sorry. You want to put that Toad Factory in instead of this? Yes, please do. Why wasn't this Toad Factory in? It had a lot of charm to it. You know, very unique.
We're trying to see if there's any other courses that are bad nearby it. Go down the bottom row.
Yeah, Calamari Desert maybe gets kind of close. Sorry, gets close to it because we kind of mentioned it before.
Yeah.
So go down a row. Amsterdam Drift. It was kind of boring with all the underwater.
I'm just trying to
it.
think of anything that's close to how bad Mario Circuit is,
It
and
wasn't that good. Even the DS version of it is just way better. It had more to it, better aesthetics and more turns, like better
no,
turns.
nothing's
yeah.
there.
No, I mean Los Angeles Laps. It had some good to it.
I'm not a big fan of Riverside Park. I'm not a huge fan of that one. It's not
Yeah.
that bad. It's not. Yeah, there's nothing
No,
close
I don't think
to.
there's really anything close to that course
bad
as
that
being
is.
the worst.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, that's our thoughts on
Easy-
the
easy
worst
worst one.
course.
best course. This is where it gets a little more fun.
Someone was saying DK Summon Yoshis are good palate cleansers from the other two. Yeah. I mean, like we were saying before, it just goes from meh to great. So the best course.
I think if you're going best course, it's kind of hard to argue in some ways against. Almost always, it's the fourth one. They tend to put the best one near the end, or third or fourth.
Yeah.
I would say most work. It almost feels like the Yoshi's Island because they gave it full remodel of the coins.
Yep. Yeah. The coins are different. The sound effects are different. Starting all the music is different. We have a couple. They have the we hit was a question mark flying cloud. A new little path appears like it doesn't in the games.
Yeah.
And there's just so much love and attention to detail based off of the original game. It's really impressive.
Yoshi's. I know.
But the course layout is a bit too plain. Like it feels sometimes it feels more like, oh wow, a showcase of all the different worlds of Yoshi's Island, more so than like we're focused on one good part of Yoshi's Island, like maybe just the grasslands or something, and like really focus on a course around that, like make more turns, obstacles and stuff. But it still was really good though.
My personal favorite, and honestly, it's pretty easy for me. Funny enough, was Squeaky Clean Sprint.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just absolutely love the look and feel of that course. It feels way different than most of the other Mario courses.
Yeah, you can tell. I guess talking about effort. Yeah, I think there's a lot of effort.
Would have been Road would be the closest in terms of like theme, but this feels like we're in someone's like crazy bathroom. Like I said the whole time, I felt Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver vibes. I love that game. To me, that's just so much fun. I love that course.
I think maybe get a little too crazy with the altering paths. It's just like
I like that.
I guess there's a lot more choice.
Yeah, I like it.
You can say that having a lot of fun with just all the different objects are putting everywhere in the map, like on the course. And
I mean, we talk about in some of the ones you're driving through a city and you're driving and you see like paintings on the wall or some fun stuff. In that course, you're going in a bathtub and you're seeing someone's wedding ring in the bath drain.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the dirty bath drain. You're popping out. Like it's just a fun little like
popping out, trying to avoid all the soap bubbles or cause you slip or slow down. And toilet is, or I guess a bidet maybe is like, or toilet's break so you can jump up to the course. Yeah, it's that.
To me, it's just
definitely up there. It is definitely one of the top
fun course. No one probably played Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, but you would,
or even the more recent Hot Wheels games. Right?
Yeah, but in that one there would be like a narrow Hot Wheels track, those orange tracks. Your car would race on it. There'd be ramps. You jump off it, and there'd be many times in the game where you'd land on the real ground or road, and you'd have to drive around real objects, or a cat would attack you in some stages. You have to dodge stuff. The Squeaky Clean Sprint to me felt a lot like it.
So I'm going to back up just real fast, because if we're talking about our favorite courses, I'm going to instead go through the music player. That way we can listen to our favorite courses as well while talking about them.
Okay.
Well, instead of, that's pretty good too, but no, let's talk about this one. So yeah, you're
the rest is okay. The only part I like is the racing through the pipe section. The rest is good, but not mind-blowing. See, I totally agree with that. I just feel like the aesthetic for me carries that, and it's a fun enough course that I think there are better racing tracks.
Like,
I just love racing in that.
And I could race on this course many times over and still find new things. Yeah,
that's why to me it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's definitely got, I think, good replay value for just like experimenting with like what's the fastest path, or like, you know, what's over there, like what did they hide in this corner of the course.
Theme-wise too, like the holiday one, the Merry one is really fun too, but I don't think it's as unique as fun to me.
Unfortunately, the course layout itself is just not as intricate as something like Squeaky Clean, in my opinion. But it's a good course.
Of course, it was
still really good. But
of course, that's that's like a different way. If you want more racing, then I don't think Squeaky Clean Sprint's your go-to. For me, I had enough fun doing that. So that's my favorite pretty easily. I think if I had to do a more racing one, I would love to race fast on Ninja Hideaway is really good to me.
The only thing is racing fast on this was not good.
I'd say Bowser's Castle 3 was really, really great actually today.
Yeah.
That was a super solid course.
That actually maybe could be like favorite for racing fast on.
It's really good.
Because there's also a few different paths you can take too that if you got really good at it, would probably be the optimal way to do it too. Like going on top of those walls.
I think for racing too, sharp corners, the Peach Garden's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Going through the actual garden itself is
I think it's a little bit boring.
a little boring, but it still is a solid course.
Rainbow Road is like a dopamine hit. Any
Yeah,
Rainbow Road,
I mean,
Rainbow Road,
see-
probably the Wii one's probably better even
Mhm.
than the 3DS one.
Mm. There's a remix here too. I don't know. I mean, for me, my favorite course. I mean, you make a good argument for playing Sprint. I mean, I was playing it too, and I was having a good old time, even though I wasn't doing so great with the racing. I was just, I guess, too focused on all the stuff going around. And I've played the course before too in Tour, so it's just like I've seen some of that stuff, but like seeing it again, like with more polish and everything, it was nice. Yoshi's Island, it's a fun course. I like all the different sections. Favorite course.
I was just thinking, like, if you told me right now,
Like,
pick one course,
Pick one course you
one
want to
to
go
play
back and play
right
again and
now.
again and again. You want
or
to play.
just pick one course right now that you want to go play. And I'm looking through these. I'm like, oh man, I'd love to play Ninja Hideaway. I'd love to play.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's go from here.
Oh, I was just like, one course you want to play right now.
Yeah.
Ninja Highway.
Ninja Highway.
Easy, I'd play that.
Yeah.
Nothing really there. I'd take a look at Sky High Sunday again, but I don't think I'd really enjoy it.
Maybe
that
take a
much.
look at Cindy Sprints. Boo Lake.
I'd play Blue Lake.
Boo
again.
Lake. Peach Gardens here.
I'd
Maybe
play-
Mary Mountain. Mary Mountain.
I'd play Mary Mountain over Peach Gardens, I think.
Yeah,
actually.
maybe Mary Mountain. Okay.
Right now, if you told me to play.
Yoshi's Island here.
Yeah, Yoshi's Island.
I'd say between Waluigi or Singapore.
See, Waluigi is a lot of fun to race in.
Yes.
It's actually not the most
Yes.
interesting to look at, but it's probably one of my favorite racing courses.
Yeah, and they've added a couple of different things with some upper
Yeah.
track areas and stuff. I remember.
Actually, that's a really fun racing
Yeah.
course.
Squeaky Queen. Squeaky Clean.
Yeah, see, I'd play that
Yeah.
one again right now.
Vancouver.
Nothing really.
Maybe
I mean,
Los
Vancouver,
Angeles
yeah.
or Koopa.
I'm just saying, if someone
no.
said play, like, what do you want to play? Nothing really there.
Nothing
it's
really
like-
there. Bowser's Castle 3, Madrid. Yeah. Rainbow Road from Wii as well. That's a fun one too. Whew.
I mean, there's definitely good courses all throughout here.
Yeah.
We'd have to play all these again. It's been years since we played some of these, so it's hard to remember.
I think I'll go with Yoshi's Island as
Yeah.
my favorites, just for all the aesthetics alone. Yeah, I know I kept harping on like the course layout isn't so great and stuff, but it's not bad. Like it has a couple good turns in here and there. It has a nice little gliding section and stuff. There's some options, and there are some obstacles that are unique to it, and all the music changes and stuff is great too.
Well, to me,
Squeaky Clean Sprint, that's also a really good one too. So
to me, they've only done a couple of courses where they've changed everything, which was like the Triforce one.
yeah.
And I think the Yoshi's Island clears that easy.
Yeah.
I thought the Triforce one was
Oh,
actually.
yeah, true. The Hyrule Castle. You mean,
I thought that Hyrule Castle was pretty boring, and I thought for a Link course it should have been way better. Like for a Zelda course, Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
Hyrule Circuit should have had more feel like a Link of Hyrule.
I mean, you do go a little bit through the castle, like you're up with the.
You don't
Triforce
really go
kinda
through the
thing.
castle.
Not really.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You
I
go
would.
through the outsides, but it's like it doesn't really feel like I don't know. If I imagine like
I
if
feel
you're
like
gonna do a
more-
course about Hyrule,
I think more of the wood, like the outside field.
the fields. I would think
Or the
Hyrule
mountain.
Field,
Yeah.
yes, or maybe some Death Mountain, yes. Like I just think those.
That's what I think of before.
And the castle, yeah, Hyrule Castle, of course.
But if you're gonna do Hyrule Castle, do
do
Hyrule
a Hyrule Castle.
Don't drive through the first floor and exit. That's all
Yeah,
they do. Is you
it's-
drive through floor 1, exit. You go a little bit into town, and you go a little bit outside of town, and you come right back in.
But here you kind of said the same thing with Yoshi's Island, right? Because like, oh, you just go a little bit through World 1 and 2 and 3. But I guess here it's like,
it feels.
yeah, but you're doing every like world from that game. Like you are going through all the worlds. So stuck with that.
Perfect. Rainbow says Hyrule Circuit feels like a generic medieval course in a Zelda course.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
I do not
you don't get as much Zelda from it.
I do not get Zelda vibes from it.
Nope. Sorry. To me, bees.
Now I guess
Aside from the music.
we'll wrap this up because it's getting late. I would say, do the booster courses feel like they belong in Mario Kart 8, or do the Mario Kart 8 standalone stuff, are they way stronger, those cups? It's been a long time since we even looked at the Mario Kart 8 basic cups. See, the thing is, I think almost always the average of these is going to probably be higher than the boost courses, likely. Like this would be pretty highly rated if it was compared to the booster ones.
Yeah,
And this is not the best.
This
cup
is not the
by
best
all-
cup.
by all.
No, but like the thing is, like all these are good courses
But
to race on.
all these
Well-
are good courses to race on.
Yeah, I say maybe these two are maybe the weaker of them, but like they're still fun to look at and they have to race through too. Yeah, I mean, play the. Oh yeah, I mean that's a different cup though. Like looking through it. There you go. Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, some of the courses. Oh, that's cool with the player. You can actually change the sounds.
Yeah.
Of certain courses.
Is it the lap that it plays?
No, it's for the different parts of the course. So like when you're,
Oh, gotcha.
this is for most of it, like through the club.
Yeah.
But then when you go in anti-grav,
Yeah. Okay.
it changes the sound effect a bit. Yeah, they have it like. Oh my gosh! Yeah, they actually have the different parts of the course.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Mount Warrior as well. Hold on.
What's the X button is the shuffle. It either play one song over and
Oh,
over,
okay.
or you can shuffle through.
Okay, Mount Warrior is just playing through the whole song straight through. Okay, that's fine. But yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah, we're old.
That's so cool.
Look here.
Yeah, but like you're playing through all this.
Well, I was just saying, I'm looking through these, and I'm saying, actually, almost all these would likely be pretty high. Like they'd be all above average
Yeah,
compared to the booster
compared to the
courses.
DLC. Yeah, and that's kind of I think most everyone's sentiment about the booster course in general is just there's some good stuff in there, but for the most part, it just doesn't stack up as well to like the stuff.
It
from
doubled the length of the game, but in
Yes.
all honesty, you're probably pulling maybe 12 actual courses out of there that you think are like base game quality.
Yeah.
You know,
No, some of these retro courses from this.
I don't like Donut Plains 3. I don't think it's that good. I think
What? Like you look at Donut Plains 3, and then you go down to Mario Circuit 3.
Okay, it's clearly
and there's
better,
no comparison.
But I would also say that like,
But yeah, it was. But
Bowser Castle is
but
better
yes,
than Donut Plains
yes.
3.
But then yeah, they come up with a much
Bowser
better.
Castle 3 is better than probably any of the SNES ones
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oop, hold on, for Animal Crossing. Nice to do all the different season variations. Here, get some trombone. Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, there's just I'm reading people base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is way more consistently good. Yeah, I'd say there's a couple of nothing's really a super stinker. There's a couple of not so fun ones, I'd say. And there's some couple really good ones in here. But yeah, overall, every one of these cups is probably a pretty strong. Do any of the booster cups, do any of them clear? Are any of them better? Out of our top couple, like Moon. I'd say Moon would fit in.
I'd say Moon would fit
I
in.
would say Moon
probably
would fit
beat
in.
out some maybe one or two of those other retro course cups. Maybe
I'd say Blue Shell Spiny would fit
Spiny
in.
would fit in.
I'm not
so sure about the
I don't think Fruit would fit in.
Feather. Yes, I would actually say yes.
I'd say Feather
would make it
I'd
in.
say
Yes.
Feather would fit in.
Mhm.
I'd say it's pretty close to fitting
I'd
in.
say
Yeah, I'd
yes.
say yeah.
I would say yes to this as well. That would fit in. No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'd say
I would
yes,
give
I'd
it
say
to this
that.
one as well. No. Yes. Yes. I think I say yes to this.
Yeah,
one.
I'd say that's a yes.
Well, it's close. Maybe yes or no, because Rock Mountain, I don't think it's as up to standard as a retro course should be, with the looks and stuff. London Loop's a bit boring, but at least it kind of looks. Not really.
I mean, if
tough.
you're really strict, you'd say Moon and Blue Shell only. I think if you're
Yeah.
really strict on like quality standards,
Yeah.
only those two are probably up.
I'd give it the Feather too.
Okay, so I
Those
guess
three.
you could say those three are like the only ones like truly up to like you could pluck them and put them right down to the base game
Yeah.
and they'd feel not out of place. But I think a lot of the other ones would feel out of place unless you pick and choose certain levels to delete.
Yeah. Now, I was going to ask this. Mario Kart 8 had its own DLC, right? These 4 cups here.
Yeah.
Do you think with just these 4 cups, are they better than all of these cups that Deluxe got?
Go back up to the Mario Kart ones.
I'm just gonna put the song here. Okay. This only has,
Okay, wait,
16
wait.
Sorry,
Wait,
16
go back.
course. Oh, sorry.
Go back.
This is a little awkward with Ms. Man, unfortunately.
Excite Green is not great, but it's actually a pretty good circle one. Dragon's really good. Mute's really good.
Yeah.
Yoshi's solid. Okay. Baby Park is the same, which is normally everyone memes on Baby Park. Well, not memes, like enjoys it. It is really, really basic, but the change in the music makes that actually crazy good. Plus the anti-gravity. That, funny enough, it didn't have much to upgrade, and they still upgraded it. That is a great version. Cheeseland is the most boring, but still solid. I liked Wild Woods, and I liked Animal Crossing 5 a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, where you going?
Unfortunately, you press R, and it just goes through, like, there's only, it cycles through. You can't go left, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it always has to cycle through. Anyways, this one actually is probably
the worst one.
That's the worst one.
That's the worst
one.
one.
Yeah,
of all the
actually,
cups.
and I would think some of the booster courses.
I think some of the DLCs
would be better
would
than
beat this one.
one.
Because I think Wario's Gold Mine is
It's fine.
the
but
best out of these ones.
Yeah, that's the best, but it's,
Ice Ice Outpost is a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't like the SNES Rainbow Road. I would say it's still a hard challenge. Maybe I don't like it because I'm bad, but I don't like that one that much. And I think Hyrule Circuit's a missed opportunity as well.
Yeah. Then this one, it's good. Yeah.
This one's good.
This one's good. Yeah.
Neo Bowser State is hard, but it's good.
Yeah. So you get these 16 versus. Oh gosh, what is this? 16.
I think. Okay, so here's what I think. I think out of those 4.
46.
Go up. I think out of those 4 DLC, you probably have the same number of great races out of the entire library we just got. I would say that there's probably 3 or 4 that I think are pretty mediocre. Looking through here, see, Ice Ice Outpost is still better than most of the DLC we got. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I think Chad's also saying this too. It's just like the worst you can really say about the Mario Kart 8 DLC is like they're just missed opportunities, really, not like outright bad courses.
They still have a lot of work into
There's
them.
still a lot of work. Like they all look great, sound great, play pretty well too. Just here with this booster course, you could definitely tell there was not only just missed opportunities, but just bad jobs of moving them to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, think about it. Like, this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, these courses supposedly should stand up against, these courses here or even this DLC.
Yeah, the tour. I think the tourification really just hurt it, where things were in tour then brought here, or they were made for tour, or they were made for this game, but also made to work on tour.
Yeah,
and that hurt them because all these courses feel definitely different than the base game, except for a couple of ones.
Yeah,
like we mentioned before, which are probably likely my favorite ones, like Squeaky Clean Sprint and some other ones.
And they were able to do all this work for, like, says Bowser Castle 3, but then again, that must have been a lot of work for that one course.
Well,
during that time doing all this work for one course, they could just do, port jobs of all of this and have 2 or 3 more waves out.
And I'd say Bowser Castle 3 is Mario Kart 8 quality. I think it could even use a little bit more, even to like it would be to the level of some of the base levels. It could even do a little bit more in the background or around or on the course, like they would have done. But yeah, I'd say overall, I'm happy we purchased the DLC. I still love playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I love a lot of these courses, and they're still fun to play. But is this as strong as the base game? No way. These courses do not match up to the base game courses. But I think you go through and you find 12 to 16 courses you like. And you get them in there.
You can slot them in along with your favorites from the main game. Yeah.
And like someone else said, the tour courses probably go away forever because as the mobile game will eventually disappear, they're gone.
It's already at the point where they're not making any more new content for it.
And eventually they'll stop supporting it.
At some point, they'll just
So at least they're now immortalized here. I wish the best versions of them were immortalized. We did not necessarily get the best versions of all of them.
Yeah.
They definitely, like I said, my favorite part of Tour was lap 1 was one way, lap 2 added more things. Or you played the level multiple times, and as you played it higher on, they added more tricky things into it, and I like some of that, and I think that would be cool.
But just imagine like if it was only one part of the city 3 times, and that was it. Like that would probably not make them as exciting as they are, like as good as they even are now, and some of them aren't even that good of courses.
There's only one tour course that just isn't in Piranha Plant Pipeline. Would have been nice to see it, but didn't make it.
True, yeah. There was one new course that Tour introduced, Piranha Plant Pipeline. which is, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It might be better than Cove, but it's kind of along that same vein where it's like has some good ideas.
Pipeline was mid.
Yeah, it's I'd probably give it to Cove just because Cove has better aesthetics. I think. Yeah, Pipeline was like I think you have a better pipe sort of course. Is it in this game? Oh, it's not in this game. Never mind. With the course from 7, the Mario is like Mario. No, it's like Piranha Pipe.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's like Piranha Pipeline or something like that one. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm looking through all these cups. I'd say every cup here is the same issue where there's like 2 courses. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play that. One course, I'm like, oh, I kind of got to get through it.
Yeah.
But overall, even the Meg courses in Mario Kart 8 base game are better than the Meg courses in the DLC.
Yeah.
But that we've kind of harped a lot on it. I don't want to say the DLC was bad. I'm still happy we got it. And we've had a lot of fun playing it. There's been some good stuff in here, so.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think that wraps up our thoughts and experiences on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We've now played everything in the game multiple times.
Everything, all DLC taken care of. I remember actually last stream we even went through and did a clear all the main courses actually from the main game.
Yep.
Got 3 stars from all of them, so we got the last of the gold sort of
cups. Our parts.
Yeah.
We won't do that this time.
I guess the only thing is
late.
you can take a look through the Mii suits that they've added.
Sure, we can look at that real quick, but
yeah. But I mean,
I think we're gonna come back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to play more or to
get maybe some online races
or get some gold stars or some online races.
Right.
So I don't think we're done with the game.
No.
And the game is too much fun to not play.
So we can
Plus, Nintendo's gonna bundle this game with all of their consoles this year for holiday.
They have been doing that for the past few years.
Why it's
Toy-Con was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a thing. I mean, I'm glad they tried something random. It didn't really go anywhere, but I thought they tried it again.
Well,
Nintendo Labo was a cardboard
Booster Course
thing.
Pass. At first, it kind of just seemed like a cheap cash grab on the stuff they've already had in poured over to 8 Deluxe, make a cheap buck. But it seemed like as they kind of went on, they realized they should maybe put some more effort into how the courses look and play. And yeah, in the end, it's worth it. It was worth the purchase.
I agree. I mean,
I think you had some really good courses in there that I'd have fun replaying over and over again. Just like there's a bunch of courses in Deluxe I love playing over and over.
I definitely want to play through a lot of these courses again and give them a second shot. A lot of the tour courses, I don't really remember exactly the layout because I only played them one time.
Yeah.
So I don't remember, and I feel like I'd be more generous next time through, especially as I learned to turn left or right at some of the 90-degree turns.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is kind of distracting. Just seeing floating red arrows pointing you to wherever you go, and if you try to drive past it, that's wrong.
Yeah, I had that happen to me a couple times in the races.
The Zelda one did have change in sound effects and stuff too.
I mean, it did, but like I said, I think the Yoshi one does it better.
Does it better?
Yeah. The characters are a good, solid addition. Yeah, the DLC.
That's true.
Added
in the DLC, you do get more characters,
and they're all pretty good.
All pretty good. Yeah, some are really good. So yeah, no, the DLC. That's right. Can't forget the DLC with the new characters. But is that actually part of the DLC, or was that just added to the game as an update itself?
Shoutouts to N64 Worsen for not being remade once again.
Yeah.
See, that one actually, if I played it again, I think I'd find it pretty boring. What we did as the kids is we would just camp the top.
Yeah,
and
it was so boring. It was so boring. We had fun just camping the top
and
of that
make
big
people
ramp,
fall off the ramp and have to do half the lap again. Of
Yeah.
course, they would just pick you up in Lakitu now and not make you redo it.
No,
so it would be nowhere as fun.
Yeah, they seriously need to redesign that. Like
it had to be
update
redesigned.
the look, of course, but like redesign the course as well to make it more fun.
But it's gonna have the same issue as like Waluigi Stadium, where it's maybe a fun racing course, but it's not actually visually that interesting to look at unless they went crazy on the changes, which they could. You could make a Warrior Stadium look really fun, but the course itself was kind of boring. It probably needs a little bit more verticality or turns or something like that.
Yeah.
N64 courses are kind of bad in retrospective. They're pretty bland compared to the new stuff.
Even when they added the Yoshi's, what was it? Yoshi Park? No. What's that course called? Safari? Yoshi Safari? No. Yoshi Valley. That's it. Yeah, it's an N64. That's still not a good course. That was actually a pretty bad course back then, and
Yeah.
even for that, it did not do good. at
No,
all.
there wasn't so many great courses in the N64.
Yeah. So they had a lot of courses, and perhaps the number of courses also affected quality. Because they could have a whole, however long to develop all these awesome courses for the main game. But then, I don't know if you're planning to make all these courses. You think maybe it's better to scale back for the next game? Go back to what the original Mario Kart had, and only have like 24 or.
Speaking of this, Swizzly is asking, well, no, I'm curious, thing I've foreseen with Smash Brothers, where do you go from here when you feel like these complete packages of their entire series histories?
True.
Do you scale back, or do you keep adding more? So I think you start over. I think like you have a Smash Brothers Ultimate, which feels like the culmination of every Smash Brothers ever. I think the next Smash Brothers can't be Ultimate 2.
I mean, it could just be like, here's some more characters. Maybe
do more
tweak some of the
characters.
gameplay. We've updated, some of the physics of it or whatever.
I think Ultimate though has the issue of that it just had so many like licensing to get that. I don't see them happening again easily. I think that was a lot of connections.
Sakurai probably,
Sakurai
was able
connections.
to
To do a lot of that. I don't.
There's a lot of people. And he's
I don't necessarily see
very
that happening.
influential
I see like Smash Bros. Almost being reset in a way, maybe to a smaller roster,
Perhaps-
but changing the fighting mechanics,
yeah,
something like that.
maybe refocusing on like a slightly different fighting mechanic, perhaps.
Yeah, but now Mario Kart's interesting because they own all the IP. I could see a reset where they do try to explore more of the IP. I would love a Mario Kart where it's like you race with Pikmin, not race with them, like racing the Pikmin-inspired course or the Metroid, like we talked about before. Explore more of Nintendo's history.
They kind of started doing it with they had Animal Crossing in the base game.
But then do you start adding
Zelda.
if you're going to explore their world, then you're going to have to invite them as racers.
They did it with Animal Crossing and Zelda.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Link.
if you're going to do a Mario Kart race in Metroid, you need Samus as a racer because it makes sense that, that she would be there then, So
Well, they put F-Zero courses in this game, Big Blue and Mute City. They didn't put. They didn't bring
they
Captain
did,
Falcon or
but they
some other
should
guys.
have.
They should have.
They should have.
But yeah, you're right. They should have.
And
Why isn't he in
I
this
would
game?
say that another Mario Kart that could be a cool area to go at is have more racers in a unique roster where you're trying. But some people won't like that. They like Mario Kart staying as a Mario Kart of just the Mario grouping.
Yeah.
I think the game's starting to show that they can and will expand into more IP, and I don't think it's a terrible thing. So I can see Mario Kart looking like Smash Brothers in some ways, but for Nintendo stuff.
Yeah. They could also try to come up with a new sort of gimmick/mechanic. Mario Kart 8, almost 10 years ago, had the anti-grav in it. I mean, they like Mario Kart 7, those underwater and the gliders.
We're gonna get Mario Kart Dynamax.
Yeah.
We're gonna be Dynamaxing as we drive through.
Yeah. Just become giants or get a different form, perhaps. I mean, they could go like Sonic did, or Sonic Racing did, and do like a transformed, or even Diddy Kong Racing way back on the N64, where you have different vehicles to go through a course. You'd either be a cart, or a hovercraft, or a plane, or whatever Nintendo decides is a fun vehicle to drive.
I can
That'd
see,
be
I
kind
can
of
see them
interesting.
doing vehicles.
Different vehicle types to go through courses instead. Yeah, bring it back to how the
Or
Diddy Kong Racing
an
did it.
air-only race where you're in the air the entire time, like
I
in
mean,
Cloud.
all
Like,
planes, right? Or
well, like
whatever.
think of it like the Cloud Lakitu course, where there's the vines and the clouds and the thunderstorms and lightning. But now it's like you're racing, but as a plane through it all.
Mhm.
I can see them like that. I kind of think that they probably don't want to keep remaking courses every single generation. I
No.
think that at some point you want to reset and have all new courses. And then after 5-10 years, you start adding DLC with nostalgia because people will pay for it again.
Yeah.
But you don't do it. I think the next game releases a fresh, clean 12 courses, 16 courses, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Still some old gimmicks that we all know, but new courses.
They just gotta bring all cups back from Double Dash. If you're gonna put all these awesome courses in, put a cup where you have to play them all. That's just the best. That was just the best decision. Yeah.
Just release Mario Kart 8 again, but every course has those talking flowers from Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I've seen someone online make there's a mod now for Mario Kart Wii where they added that as a character in that game.
Everyone likes the talking flower.
Yep.
He's definitely not hated.
No.
Well, we also, I mean, it's going to depend on what Nintendo does, but there's a lot of rumors that we will be getting a Switch 2. I know those rumors are there every year, but I think when they have the Switch 2,
It's this year, guys.
it's this year for sure.
No,
You know, obviously they'd love to release a Mario Kart with it. That's what made all the sales last time.
yeah. I mean, it was. I think it wasn't one of the best games on Wii U even as well. Like it was the best game on Wii U,
Best game on
best
Switch.
game on Switch. It would be stupid not to make a new Mario Kart game on the
And
next
Mario
console.
Kart X, just go. Don't say 10. Just go.
Yeah,
go.
Mario
Go
Kart
on.
X,
Mario Kart
stream.
X. Let's go back to the
Yeah,
2000s
yeah.
edgy.
Yeah.
Mario Kart X. Go edgy,
Mario's
Mario
gonna get his
Kart.
tribal tattoo back, you know, from the old
Yeah.
those old print ads.
For the print ads.
Yeah, yeah.
Get his tribal tattoo back.
Yeah,
Go
there
edgy.
you go.
Mario Kart
Yeah,
X.
right? There we go. Yep.
You know what, Mario Kart, the X will be behind it all, like in different darker colors, right between the Mario and the kart. It'll look sweet.
Yep.
Okay, everyone, I think.
There we go.
Oh yeah, but if kids are starting to search for MK10, they're gonna find MKX, they're gonna get the Mortal Kombat.
yeah, they'll get Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, Mario! Rip.
yeah.
Rip. Mario, no. Yeah, they could go the creator route where you build your own course, decals, things like that. I mean, I think a course creator would be way too difficult compared to the basics of sprites that they had for Mario Maker. So I don't think it's going to happen. But, or not an advanced version. Okay, everyone, we are definitely going to end the
Yeah.
stream. It's been a long one. We appreciate you all being here. It is very late, almost, well, 4:40.
Everywhere in the States, I guess maybe except for Hawaiian time. But even Hawaiian time, it's getting pretty late there too, you know. So.
Well, we are done. Thank
Hey,
you,
we're done.
everyone, for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed these last couple. We talked a lot. We hope you enjoyed the last couple of waves of DLC. We will be uploading these at some point after they're edited. Not
remember
tonight.
to upload
If
them.
I remember. Maybe you'll get them next year. Who knows?
Yeah, I suppose. I think actually those videos have to go up first before these ones will.
That's true. Actually, I got to get those uploaded
you won't
because
see these edited videos up for a while. But
yeah, I have
maybe,
to release.
maybe the full stream will go up on KoopaKungFu. Remember that channel? Yeah.
I have to release the DLC, the waves before this first.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That way, when we're talking about those waves, and we're talking about which one's best, people won't get confused. Like, wait, you didn't play those yet? Oh yes,
we did.
Many months ago.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. You all have a great night. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Koops, you getting lazy? I am.
Thanks for joining us on the stream. Thanks for the well wishes and all that.
GG, y'all. Thank you for the
GG.
follows. Thank you, Dreamstar, for the bits. And thanks, Matt Alex, for the resubscription earlier today. I know probably everyone's off to bed, but thank you all for hanging out and talking with us. We appreciate your insight, your commentary, your ideas. The rankings were a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing these courses, and we look forward to playing these with you all some other time. All right, GG's all. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.